I don't know if I can do this. In all my years of subjecting myself to terrible movies, this might be the first time where I just quit. I can't do this. Folks, I think being a YouTuber is like the best job for a creative person. You make your own hours, you can create pretty much whatever you want without some like higher ups or corporate bigwigs telling you what to do. And you can make a pretty good amount of money in the process. The cool thing about YouTube is that it gives people the opportunity to branch out and start these other business ventures like chocolate bars, coffee beans, pizza restaurants, hard seltzers. Most of the YouTuber projects are food-based for some reason. The only YouTuber that should be putting out food products is the annoying Orange. Okay, you should be able to buy some of his juice. But in my head, I think the obvious career progression for a YouTuber is to become a filmmaker. Bo Burnham made 8th Grade. Logan Paul made that movie about his hair. Fred made Fred the movie, and they were all equally successful. And today, we're going to be taking a look at a full-length animated film called Our Drawings, made by a YouTuber named Kolobi Productions. This YouTuber usually makes commentary videos about animated films, like this one, for example, called Strict Rules Riley Has to Follow in Inside Out. You know, secret rules like eating her vegetables.
One concerning rule is that Riley must eat vegetables. The father takes a scoop of broccoli and puts it in front of his daughter, giving her no freedom to eat what she wants. What is the point of feeding your children food that they don't want to eat?
Yeah, somebody calls CPS on this dad. Feeding his daughter veggies? What the fuck has this world come to? Send him to jail, beat the shit out of him, turn him into a vegetable, okay? But I guess the real thing Kolobi is passionate about is filmmaking. So he created a film of his own and released it on his YouTube channel. And I know I've said this in the past, as I am no stranger to hyperbole, but this is the worst movie I have ever seen in my life. Literally no question. But before we dive into it, let's read the description. Ever wish to see your drawings come to life? An adventurous woman named Paige Foster has the ability to travel inside of her art. In her drawings, she can become whatever she desires. Her sidekick is a beatboxing puppy. Paige Foster is the princess of the drawing world, okay? However, a mysterious unknown man has snuck into her drawings. 6 years ago, I got really bored and decided to create a family movie. So here it is. My passion project has been completed. This is an animated movie. I'm glad you put that in there because the animation is it's really high quality, so sometimes I couldn't even tell if it was real life, so. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay. I believe I am on the level of Disney and DreamWorks. Fun facts about my film. 1. This took 6 years to complete with no outside funding. 2. The movie was created almost entirely in Blender. Yeah, you should have fucking put it in a Blender too. Okay, sorry. 3. Less than 10 people donated to me because they had little faith that I could create a movie on my own. 4. The animation was made by 2 people. The whole movie? Yes, the whole movie. Wow. All right, so now you know what it's about. You know the rough backstory, so now it's time to buckle up, and I'm sorry in advance. So the movie opens on a little British girl narrating some things about her life.
My wish was granted. The one thing I wished for in my life actually came true.
It takes her a little bit to actually reveal what that wish was, but she gets there eventually.
Oh, and by the way, I wish to see my drawings come to life, and they have.
Okay, so we're less than a minute into the movie, and I'm already confused, because she said she only wished for one thing in her whole life, and that was for her drawings to come to life. And then literally 10 seconds later, she says that her one wish was to get back on her feet, because, spoiler alert, she was in a wheelchair.
I used my wish to get back on my feet. I wish to see my drawings come to life.
So fucking which was it? Which one was it? You draw yourself new legs? What the fuck happened? We never get the answer to that question, unfortunately, but Paige's narration ends in probably the funniest way imaginable.
Oh, and before I go, I lost my lovely accent once I grew up. I moved countries.
Okay, dude. So obviously, Kolobi, hired a little British girl to do the young Paige voice. But I guess he already had the dialogue done for adult Paige, who has an American accent in the movie.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see your drawings come to life?
So afterwards, he had to add that line about young Paige losing her accent when she grew up. What the fuck? Just don't hire a British person. That's rule number 1. But seriously, don't hire a British voice actor to do the kid version of an adult who is an an American. What the fuck?
It's crazy, mate, just crazy.
Yes, it is. We now cut to present day Paige, and she's giving another voiceover explaining her superpowers. She goes on to say that she has a supernatural pencil, so when she draws characters and worlds, she can teleport into the drawing and go on adventures with all these fucked up looking creatures.
I've been drawing ever since I was a kid.
And then after the 2 back-to-back narrations explaining the premise of this film, we get a 3rd fucking narration describing the premise of this film.
This woman can draw. She is an artist with a supernatural ability. Basically, whatever she draws comes to life.
And dude, one of the main problems in this film is the constant reusing of the same scenes over and over and over again throughout the entire film. The scene of Paige running and also flying through a cityscape on a killer whale are just 2 of the shots that are used relentlessly throughout this film.
Wouldn't believe the quest she has completed.
The writing is also like really just fucking weird and like disjointed. Like they'll be on the verge of explaining how something works and then they'll just say a random phrase or like a half joke. It's really strange.
Whatever you draw is the law, baby.
We then got to a scene that I think takes place in the recent past. It features Paige going on an adventure to defeat an evil wizard. And this is when we get our first glimpse into the questionable voice acting in this movie.
I will destroy you, Page Master. You will not win this battle. I'll teach you a lesson. Watch this. What the fluff? Why isn't this drawing coming to life?
I think whoever did the voice for this wizard was told to do their absolute worst impression of Eric Cartman. That's the only logical explanation, I think.
It's because your drawing isn't good enough for the magic to work. Just give up, wizard.
Are you from Ohio or something?
I don't know if I can do this. I'm only fucking 2 minutes into this movie, dude. I think I might be dead. I might actually die by the end of this video.
Are you from Ohio or something?
Like, can we not put internet terminology into animated movies, please? Let's keep those separate. That's a slippery slope, all right? If we keep doing that, in a couple years, they're gonna make fucking Flushed Away 2, Down the Skibbity Toilet. Toy Story 5, Buzz Lightyear's gonna be like, to Ohio!
And beyond!
Okay, and this next part doesn't make any fucking sense either, because the wizard traces one of Paige's drawings of shackles, which causes them to materialize and trap this random little boy who we've never seen before, and I honestly didn't even fucking know he was there. But I don't understand that, because I thought Paige was the only person who could create stuff with her drawings, because she had the magic pencil, right?
I have a supernatural pencil.
So again, I must ask, which is it? Is it her pencil? Is it her? Is it her drawings? Was it the wish she made? I have a lot of questions. I know you do as well, okay? But just stick around, because all those questions and more will go unanswered. So bald Eric Cartman goes to step on a puppy's head when Paige shows up and defeats him by doing the one thing a wizard is impervious to: a slide tackle. Also, like, now that I think about it, everything that happens in this world exists because Paige drew it, right? If Paige is drawing puppies getting their heads stomped,
Oh my god.
I'd keep my distance, dude. Okay, I'd keep my distance from Paige. That's future serial killer behavior. And God, you know, I just fucking really wish this movie would just be normal for, like, 1 second.
Moisty.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. So after that, you'd assume we'd finally get into the movie, right? There's been like 3 separate narrated intros describing the premise of this movie already. That's plenty, right? Well, would it surprise you if I told you that they immediately go into yet another narration?
This is the tale of an artist named Paige Foster, and it starts with Paige suffering a serious injury. However, she woke up to a new ability, granting her access to go inside of her drawings.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. First they say she made a wish back when she was British, and they said it was a magical pencil, and now they're saying she just woke up with this ability. The origin story of Paige has changed like 5 times within the first 4 minutes of this movie. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Imagine if they did that in a Spider-Man movie. How did you get your powers? I was bitten by a radioactive spider. Wow, that's amazing. An evil spider cursed me. What? You just said radioactive spider. You see, my dad was actually a spider. Okay, which one was it? I fucked the spider, okay? Impossible. How? I have a tiny dick, genius. Any other questions? Yeah, a lot actually. Well, too bad, my girlfriend is calling me. And you know what they say about women with 8 legs? No, I don't. 4 pussies. Oh, sorry. That's okay, it's just webs. Right? Yeah. Webs. Come on, it's just webs, right? Totally just webs. Come on, there's no other bodily fluids in this, right? Sorry, I gotta go. Come on, it's just webs, right? Some of it is jizz. So weird. All right, let's get back to the movie. There's another long montage of Paige riding an orca whale through the sky, and then we get a nice, seamless transition into the actual movie.
One day, she decided to reveal her artwork to her friends at school.
I have something I want to show everyone.
Well, I got news for you. You're not the only artist. All 3 of us can actually draw.
Okay, dude. What high schooler talks like this?
Hello, teenagers. I hate homework, but I sure do love recess. We are all the same age.
This next scene is either the worst or best thing I've ever seen in a movie. I haven't decided yet. They're all talking about being artists when this happens.
Girl, we've been knowing how to draw.
Beatboxing puppy.
Huh?
I'm the beatboxing puppy. I know you think it's funny. All the people know they love me.
Alright, maybe that evil wizard was onto something. Also, like, I want to critique the way that they kind of just jumped into the scene.
Beatboxing puppy.
Huh?
But like, if I'm being honest, there really is no organic way to transition into this, so I almost respect them for just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Beatboxing puppy. And I think the most egregious thing about this is the fact that there's a beatboxing dog, but the dog isn't a boxer. A beatboxer. The joke is right there, man. I'm glad dogs don't beatbox in real life, though. If you see your dog beatboxing in real life, it's not.
Oh shit, he's beatboxing. Go, go, go.
Dude, he's fucking choking.
Go. Yeah, right, dude. My man never chokes.
I'm the beatboxing puppy. I know you think it's funny.
But everybody's really excited about this beatboxing puppy, especially this blonde guy.
That's cool as hell. Let's all drink to this glorious day, where a damn animal can talk. We've been getting too wasted, huh, Mickey?
Mickey, you're drinking on school property?
Okay, yeah, maybe he's a little too excited about that beatboxing puppy. I think he's an alcoholic.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
The students became aware of their exhausted art teacher. This poor man had poured his soul into his job. Just like him, many others were struggling to make ends meet in such a cutthroat economy.
What the fuck is happening, dude? If I saw my art teacher fucking slumped against some fucking lockers on the ground, I wouldn't be like, oh, he's so tired. Get him some help, dude. Oh, he works so hard. He's sleeping. Oh my gosh, he's so tired, he doesn't even have a pulse. Aww. Okay, we then cut to an animation explaining that Paige's little sister, Pillow, and yes, I said Pillow.
Paige tried to teach her sister Pillow to fall in love with art.
Apparently Pillow was jealous of Paige's drawing skills, so one day she traced a drawing that Paige did of Pillow, and since she traced herself, she was turned into a drawing, which again doesn't make any fucking sense because everything Paige draws with her pencil comes to life. So since Paige already drew a picture of Pillow, then she already would have been a drawing in the fucking drawing world. And also, Pillow didn't even fucking use the magic pencil, so what the hell?
Beatboxing puppy.
What? Oh man, I forgot what I was even complaining about. We then cut to a big confrontation between Paige and Pillow inside the drawing world. And this is when Pillow reveals something pretty crazy.
I'm a secret intern for a powerful corporation that collects data utilizing artificial intelligence. What? So you were a spy this whole time?
This is when the movie tries to comment on the debate between AI art and art made by humans.
AI will never replace human art.
Which was a nice sentiment, but like, if this is the art that humans are making... I don't know, all this AI shit is actually sounding pretty good right now, okay? Maybe we should give it a try. So there's a big fight scene between Paige, Pillow, this big Monsters Inc. looking fucker, and this ice cream sandwich guy named Kolobi, who is also the avatar for the Kolobi Productions YouTube channel. And let me tell you, his voice acting is stellar.
Baby, we're all tracers.
Shut the fluff up!
Yeah, I guess the only mic he had available was a fucking Xbox 360 headset from 2005. But hey, use what you got, you know?
So yeah, you're gay.
This is the problem with YouTubers making movies, dude. Feature films are obviously held to a much higher standard than YouTube videos. So when you hear bad audio in a movie, it's like insulting almost. So I'm saying no to YouTuber movies, okay? I'm putting my foot down. Let's keep them separate. We don't need the thumbnail pose on movie posters. I don't want to see any fucking end screens popping up on the credits. And I don't want to watch fucking Beauty and the Mr. Beast. I literally kidnapped Belle and locked her in a tower. And the only way for her to escape is to dodge all these lasers. The only thing YouTube videos and film studios have in common is the ability to integrate seamless brand integrations. Which reminds me, this video is sponsored by AirUp. Folks, if you've watched my videos for the past few months, you know I love this friggin' thing. You know I love my AirUp bottle. You've probably seen me sucking on it while I'm recording an episode of my podcast. And hell, you probably even saw me take a sip earlier in this video. Seriously though, ever since I got my AirUp bottle, I've been drinking more water like every single day. And for those of you who don't know, AirUp is an entirely new hydration experience with the magic of scent-based taste. All you have to do is fill your AirUp with water, pop on one of the many different pods. My favorite flavor is peach. You pop it on the top, pull up the pod to activate the flavor, and start drinking. And the cool thing about AirUp is it actually flavors the water through scent. AirUp essentially tricks your brain into thinking you're drinking delicious flavored water without any of the sugars or weird additives they put into actual flavored water. And if you're using your AirUp and you just want regular unflavored water, you just push the pod back down. It's that easy. I know drinking the recommended like 3.7 liters of water a day can be daunting, but with AirUp, it's never been easier. So click the link in the description to try out an entirely new hydration experience today. And trust me, I've seen the comments from people doubting AirUp, but I honestly wouldn't be promoting this to you guys if I don't use it every single day and love it. And it also helps me out when you guys check out the sponsor. So everybody wins here, man. Back to me. Back to the movie. So now Paige and her friends all lie on the floor of their high school together and go into this art trance, I guess, while their consciousness is transported into the world of Paige's drawings. I don't know how she's able to do that, but
Beatboxing puppy.
We then cut to the main antagonist of the film, and his name is Mist. And luckily, he immediately describes his motives to Kolobi.
I need to collect powerful drawings.
Okay, so he's going around collecting artists and drawings so he can gain their power and then draw a new world that he can control.
I'm going to draw a new Earth.
Totally makes sense. There's obviously a fight scene between him and Kolobi, and it gets pretty gnarly. What the fuck is that? What the fuck did he draw? What the hell was on that paper that could make someone do that? Also, dude, this movie has really got me thinking. It's a good thing the main character of this movie isn't a teenage boy. If a teenage boy's drawings came to life, emphasis on the word came, everything in the world would be made of dick and balls. Like 100%. Okay? There wouldn't be a fucking whale, there'd be a wang. They'd be riding a dick through that cyberpunk cityscape, 100%, dude. But anyways, Mist wins the fight and says that he now owns Kolobi.
Kolobi is now my drawing.
But then immediately after, Kolobi is totally fine, and he's now warning the kids about Mist. So I don't know what that fight scene was all about. But don't worry guys, Kolobi is there now to rally everybody together with an inspiring speech.
We need to defeat him.
I love the energy. That'll really rally the troops, dude.
We need to defeat him.
We then meet some other characters who are super pointless and also annoying. But now Mist is slowly starting to take over the drawing world and people are starting to freak out.
If you see a man in black robes, do not engage.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Yoo-hoo, down here. Scary evil man incapable of unspeakable violence. I have a flat tire. Okay, so not everyone is on the way to defeat Mist. They stop and set up camp so this little fucking idiot can cook eggs with his back turned towards the fire. Also, why do you have to cook food? Paige can draw anything into existence, okay? Just draw a bunch of fucking burgers. What's going on? Or better yet, draw a magic wand that can kill Mist automatically. What the fuck are we doing here, guys? Sorry, I digress. There's a weird argument that takes place that also makes no sense.
Will you shut the fluff up? Shut up now!
And this next part is when the movie tries to add some backstory to the characters, you know, so we can relate to them and care about them more. But obviously, that does not work.
Can you rub my shoulders? It's kind of sore from drawing.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
That's how you rub someone's back, dude. The best way to make someone feel better is to be as far away as physically possible when you're trying to console them. Yeah, it'll be okay. I know for a fact that he saw some of Paige's drawings about stomping dogs. That's why he's keeping his fucking distance, dude.
I believe life is meant to be enjoyed, not constantly at war with other people. You feel me?
I feel you.
My family life is jacked up, Paige. I hate talking about it, but with you, I feel that I can tell you anything. So what about you?
What the fuck? Dude, what are you talking about, man? Oh my god. Fuck it. Dude, to be like, I'm so comfortable around you. I feel like I can tell you anything. Anyways, tell me about yourself. Just not say anything about yourself? Okay, never mind. That's actually one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So after that, some more pointless scenes happen with some insane dialogue.
You know my dad hates me, right?
And then they all start singing another random song.
Forever together, forever together, forever together, forever, forever together.
Yeah, dude, there was 100% a gas leak at their school. That explains everything. Art teacher fucking passed out, and then all the kids passed out, and now they're all having a shared hallucination in their separate comas.
Forever together, forever together.
That's the only way I can describe this plot.
Paige Foster never had any friends before this. No relationships, no marriage.
Yeah, I hope she hasn't got married. She's in high school, dude. What the fuck? You know, I really thought this was going to be like a quick, silly, fun little video, but there's so much bullshit in this movie that I honestly can't even skip. I can't bring myself to do it. That being said, we cut to another song about going back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
But for some reason, this part of the movie was compressed like terribly, and it's like super blurry and hard to watch. Not unlike the rest of the film, but in a different way this time. And it's so crazy watching this video and then moving your eyes down a little bit and then reading that it took 6 years to make this. Was there also a gas leak in your house while making this movie? And another question, why is this alien so thick? Why is this extraterrestrial being absolutely caked up? Extraterrestrial, dude. Oh my god, that's a huge ass. Paige, I have some questions. Why are you drawing aliens with huge asses? And are you also selling any prints? Also, dude, the next voiceover goes on to explain that Mist is going to destroy their world and turn it into an ice-covered wasteland. But like, again, just get Paige to draw a fucking new sun or something to warm it up. I know I keep making this point, but like the entire fucking movie, they talk about how Paige has like so much skill and talent. She can create anything that she draws.
Whatever she draws comes to life. Paige has mastered almost everything.
But she never fucking draws anything, man. She just fist fights everyone. She's a bully. But this voiceover goes on for a long time, and they say a ton of wild shit.
I know a lot of you guys have addictions. Some of you are hurting. Some of you just don't give a crap. You need to give a crap.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I've run out of things to say, I think. And I know this was made for like kids to stumble upon because they think it's a Frozen spinoff because of the thumbnail. Also, when you factor in that the title of the video says Princess Movie in all caps, when there isn't one single princess in the entire movie, I think this was bait for that sweet YouTube kids revenue. And I just feel bad that kids have to watch shit this bad. Not to sound like a boomer, but when I was a little kid, pre-YouTube, the only things that were shown to me on a screen had to be approved by like dozens of people, probably hundreds of people before it like made it onto a TV and then into my fucking skull. There were like entire organizations dedicated to choosing what was appropriate for kids to watch on television. Now kids can just open the fucking YouTube Kids app and watch the most insane shit ever made and then just ruin their fucking brain from the get-go. But anyways, back to the movie. Colobi goes off to get help from the first drawing ever.
Anyways, I'm gonna head out to seek power from the first drawing.
Which turns out to be just a stickman, which is pretty funny. And the voice acting for this stickman character was definitely a choice.
Traveled very far to get here.
Well, you came to the right place then, bruh. I ain't see you since we was slaying dragons in the Forest of Secrets. I must spare you to chit-chat, my boy.
I mean, kudos to Colobi for subverting expectations. You think at first drawing would be this wise, old, sage-like character. But no, he's the coolest, fucking chillest, most nonchalant guy ever. Could you imagine Gandalf behaving like this? Instead of his iconic, "You shall not pass," he's just like, nah. Alright, so after that scene, we get yet another narration from Colobi and his Xbox 360 microphone.
Art is ours!
Alright, man. And after another weird song, we find out the big twist of the movie.
I've been watching you this entire time. As my students, you needed to be trained and observed.
Dude, Mist is the art teacher. There isn't a gas leak after all. In all honesty, I didn't see this coming. This is actually a kind of a cool twist. But like, hey guys, how the fuck did you not recognize that voice?
You needed to be trained and observed. Listen, the world hates people like us.
That is the deepest voice I have ever heard in my life, dude.
Sorry you keep getting prank called. That's so annoying.
I know, it's the worst. Sorry, I gotta go to work. I'll see you later, man.
Alright, see you later.
Hello?
Is your refrigerator running?
Who is this? Okay, so I guess the art teacher's motivation is that nobody takes artists seriously in the real world.
Artists like you and I have to constantly prove ourselves to people.
Which is a fair point to make, I guess. But like, you teleporting into a drawing world and fucking flying around with a weird outfit and calling yourself Mist, it's not really giving me a reason to take you seriously, man.
When I was your age, I had people asking me to draw images of them for free. Society hates us.
Okay, so we get another big fight scene, and this is when Colobi returns, and now he looks super different because he got powered up from the first drawing. Colobi has reached his final form, jorts and flip-flops. So Colobi's fighting the wizard, and this is when Mist intervenes and actually fucking kills the wizard by stabbing him. Me when I see someone get stabbed to death. Okay, sorry, we're almost done the movie. Just bear with me for a little bit longer, okay? So Paige and Mist are flying around all over the universe having an existential debate about art and life.
I have more art degrees than you can even imagine.
And things get pretty heated.
What the hell are you even wearing? You dress like a toddler. Dress your age. You don't even have a degree.
Dude, roasting a high schooler for not having a degree, that's fucking really funny. It's like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here, so I can get one day. What the fuck? Okay, now we get this really, really, really long chase scene featuring Paige riding that fucking flying killer whale, and she's chasing after Mist while they scream about stupid shit the whole time.
I had my childhood ripped away from me.
And this feels like a good time to say this. The first time I watched this movie, I was on a plane. And you know when you're watching a movie on a plane and a sex scene starts and you just fucking pray to God that no one else is watching your screen? Picture that feeling, but for an entire movie. That's how I felt. It was a fucking nightmare, dude. But anyways, after yapping for another 10 minutes, Paige finally catches up with Mist, and this happens.
I cannot be defeated. Art style 72. Reversal of time.
Okay, that's not fair.
Now my disguise has faded as a side effect of that forbidden magic. I no longer feel the urge to fight you, Paige.
Yeah, dude, I'd have a fucking change of heart too if I was swallowed by a whale. I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, yeah, not worth it. What the fuck? That was so fucking scary. What the hell? What was that? Why'd you do that? The art teacher's playing it cool right now, but I know deep down he wanted to fucking freak out.
Oh my god, I almost died. I almost died. That was so scary.
So Mist fucks off and wanders the universe for the rest of time, and the movie ends with the same sound effect that it's been using for the entire film. And that was the movie Our drawings. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I don't even know what I can say about this movie. I guess good for Colobi for making a movie on their own. And I know I was pretty harsh at times, but like, dude, you can't put in a description that you're on the same level as Disney and DreamWorks. That is wild. If you're gonna say that, you gotta come with some heat, okay? But all you did was come with some heat. Cause I wanna throw the movie away. I don't know, I just think this movie had an opportunity to end on a fucking killer line that honestly could have redeemed the whole thing. Here's what I'm thinking. So after Mist was swallowed by that whale and then regurgitated, him and Paige could have been having this like stare down, right? And maybe Colobi could have been like, wait, who won? And then Paige and Mist could have looked at the camera and in unison they say, it was a draw. That would have been fucking sick, dude. But no, they didn't do that. So, Kirk's official review, 1 beatboxing puppy out of 10.
I'm the beatboxing puppy.
Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button. Because believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 dick I will draw and make it come to life. Sound off if you think Colobi should make a sequel, because I'm big in on that. I would like that. Please press the subscribe button, okay? We're so close to 5 million, dude. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Curtistown. If you don't know, Curtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor of Curtistown, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law, okay? Check the description for the other shit I got going on. I got my podcast and all that crap, my Instagram. Check it out. Okay, that's it. I would stick around, but I gotta go ride a whale. See ya. Hey guys, have you ever felt like holding plastic axes and diving into a freezing cold pond because that's what modern Vikings do? Me neither, but believe it or not, that's what some people are doing. And we're gonna talk about all of that in just a second, but first, my debut comedy special, Keep Busy, premieres on November 10th. Click the link in the description or go to this website to get your tickets to the live premiere on November 10th, and that will also give you access to the on-demand version afterwards. I worked super hard on this comedy special, and I'm really proud of it, so I hope you guys check it out. I hope you support. If not, I understand, it's all good, but thank you for the support anyways. All right, see you November 10th. Enjoy the video. It's been a while since I've looked at one specific niche community on TikTok and offered like a totally unbiased, fair, non-judgmental opinion on it. And by a while, I mean never. I don't think I've ever done that, but it's been a while since I've playfully poked fun at one of these TikTok subgenres. I think the last one I did was Water Talk with Danny. But since Halloween is right around the corner, I figured it would make sense to, get in the spirit of things, right? Maybe talk about a community on TikTok where people dress up and play pretend. So I started doing some research on that, and I fell down quite the gnarly rabbit hole. Eventually, I stumbled upon a creator named Freya Jenny Viking Vampire, and real quick, no irony here, she is my new favorite TikToker. She cosplays as like a Viking/vampire, and she claims to go vampire mode whenever she smells that sweet, sweet blood.
I don't know if you can see that man right there, but he has the blood that I'm talking to you. I could smell it a mile away. I've got to do vampire mode right now.
Incredible content. But through her account, I found an entire sub-community of people on TikTok who dress up as Vikings and just make tons of videos about living out their Viking fantasies. Vikings, right? The people who traveled from village to village, killing and kidnapping people while also stealing all of their shit in order to colonize. Yeah, there's a whole group of people on TikTok trying to embody that, which is a little odd, right? That's like if someone was cosplaying as a mafia boss or something. Oh, wait, never mind. Just the concept of TikTok Vikings was so fascinating to me. So I did a bunch of research on this community, and what I found was pretty shocking. So come along with me as we take a deep dive into the Vikings of TikTok. So when I began my research into the Vikings of TikTok, one guy kept popping up pretty frequently, and his name is Peyton Parrish. He's a musician who makes a ton of original Viking-themed music, and he also covers a lot of old Viking songs. And he's actually gained a pretty big fan base of millions of people just from pretending to be a Viking while singing. And he's been a pretty frequent face on my favorite Instagram account, Catatonic Youths. That's an account where they post cringy music stuff. He's been on there a bunch for his just inherently cringe videos, like this cover that he recorded in his car.
All right, let's see if you guys remember this song.
It's not very Viking to have a car, dude, unless it's a Volkswagen. Let's watch the TikTok. Jesus fucking Christ.
DK, Donkey Kong, DK, Donkey Kong is here, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well, he's finally been to kick some tail.
Okay, that's enough of that.
DK, Donkey Kong is here, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well, he's finally been to kick some tail.
Are you even a real Uber driver? And I think this guy gets dunked on so frequently is because he like genuinely sings how I sing when I'm singing along to like a Creed song. Well, I just hell a new day.
Donkey Kong.
And don't get me wrong, there's nothing bad about Viking-themed music. I think it's fine. Fortress by Protest to Hero is like one of my favorite albums of all time. And a lot of the lyrics in that album are based around like old Irish mythology and shit. So I think some of that music is okay, right? But this guy's style of Viking music is giving off a lot of Imagine Dragons vibes, you know? Literally, because they imagine dragons exist and they're killing them with their axes, you know? But regardless of what I think and say and do, this guy's fucking touring around doing huge shows and stuff, so, you know, people seem to really love his music and content.
Ships on vigor and the waves are
Damn, alright.
Power and summons to the verdant plains.
Big group of Vikings behind him. That's pretty scary. I bet they're gonna start chanting along with him now to like make it even more scary, you know? Okay, we're really building anticipation here. I like it. Alright, any second now. It's gonna sound really cool when they all start singing.
Clank of hammers and the crush of thunder pound with on.
Okay, never mind. Dude, this is like when you had to do like an oral group presentation in class, but like only one person did all the work, so you just like you just awkwardly stand behind them while they do everything. Also, I thought the whole thing with Viking chants are like, they're done with like a big group of Vikings, right? Like they would sing these war chants as a big group to like scare their enemies and shit. If it was this instead, one guy and then everyone else just standing behind them, no one's getting scared, dude. Oh my god, it's a Viking ship! Everybody run! Wait, can you guys hear that? Okay, false alarm everybody, sorry. It's just Creed. But what's interesting about all of this Viking music, our guy Peyton was actually once an aspiring country musician, once putting out a song called Country Girl. But then when he posted a video of him singing a song from a Viking-themed Assassin's Creed game that got like 6 million views, he switched genres pretty quickly. And honestly, I don't blame him, okay? I do the exact same thing. It's just really funny to go from country music to Viking music. I guess they're pretty similar, right? Because country music is like famously sung by dudes who are not country. And Viking music now is sung by people who are not Vikings, obviously. I guess it's really not that big of a departure. They also both got boots and beards. And I think this Viking style of music has really caused the Viking community on TikTok to grow at a really fast pace. Another example, there's a Swedish death metal band called Amon Amarth. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they have a song called Put Your Back Into the Oar. And when they perform this song live, all the people in the audience sit down on the ground and pretend to row a big boat together. Row! And you know what? If I'm being honest, I think this is something I can actually get behind. Dude, at my old age, do you know how nice it would be to just fucking sit down for a while at a concert? That sounds like a dream, dude. Every band needs to do a chant like this from now on, okay? Sleep! 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 Good night! Curtis! But the growth in the Viking music genre has pretty much provided all of these people a soundtrack to post their videos to. And some of these dudes are diving headfirst into the Viking aesthetic. Literally. Jeez Louise, he's gonna be Thor after that one. They're like Thor. Is this what Vikings did, though? Is that all they did? I'm not like a history buff. I'm history scrawny. But is this what Vikings did? They just fucking... And then they dove into like a little pond. I understand why people are so scared of them now, dude. They're out of control. Whenever they showed up to a village, they would just find the fucking highest building and just fucking, let me jump off of it. And that's what struck fear into people's hearts. Oh, maybe that's why they wore the helmets.
Oh my god.
Damn. And here's another video where a guy is getting catapulted into a fucking lake while holding an axe over his head. Dude, relax, man. What is the point of this? They didn't have catapults back then, did they? I don't know. When were catapults invented? Really? 400 BC? How did they have full working catapults back then, but not like cable TV, you know? That seems weird. Me when I hate the Loch Ness Monster. And I was pretty confused after watching this catapult video, but I did a little bit of research into Vikings, and this is actually how they come out of the womb. Just legs spread, catapulted into a lake. They're already holding an axe somehow. Pretty cool, man. I've been learning a lot. I know I'm making fun of these videos, but like on a surface level, they're not inherently bad or anything. I just think the existence of them is funny, because it's the same as like the country boy TikTok video that I did fucking years ago. The country persona as well as the Viking persona is so like hyper masculine and threatening. So to think of like an image of like a typical Viking juxtaposed with the act of filming a TikTok is really funny to me. Like to genuinely be like, tonight we attack the village. I will kill everybody in the world if it means protecting my family. And what I just did, that's not even that far off, dude, because I have seen so many genuine Viking thirst traps on TikTok. And I'm sorry in advance, but we're gonna watch some. POV, your Viking comes home from a long work day. Damn, okay, King. Okay, Viking. Hey guys, I'm editing right now, and I didn't realize he spelt, this Viking spelt workday wrong. Makes sense. I guess Vikings didn't really have a firm grasp on spelling yet. He spelt it how an Italian plumber would say it, you know? It's been a long workaday. Worst Viking ever, dude. Like his leader tells him to go set traps in the forest, and he's like, say less. But no, in all seriousness, I don't know what this video means. What does this mean? Excuse me, what does this mean? What does it mean? After a long work day, your Viking comes home and stares at himself in the mirror? Did they even have mirrors in Viking times? I don't know anything, dude. I'm not a history buff. I'm a history scrawny. When were mirrors invented? 4000 BCE. You can figure out mirrors but not Bluetooth? Okay, this goes all the way to the top. I just don't understand this video. A work day? I don't think a Viking's work day is something to thirst over, you know?
Welcome back to my husband, the Viking.
Honey, I'm home. Oh, hey, how was work today? Oh, not so good. My new department is brutal. And which department is that again? Brutalizing. Oh, yes, right. Sorry. It's like today I had this great plan to steal this one villager, but then Ragnar comes out of nowhere and burns the house down before I can get to him. It's just so cruel. Well, you're gonna have to put your differences aside. I invited him over for dinner tonight. You invited Ragnar, the famous Viking arsonist, over for dinner tonight? It's not a big deal. Now I'll be right back. I have to go check on dinner, okay? I don't want it to burn. Yeah, that's Ragnar's job.
Meanwhile,
I'm Ragnar. I love burning stuff.
My husband the Viking will be back after this YouTube video.
But the thing that bugs me the most about all these Viking thirst traps is like, these are so inaccurate. You know how gross and stinky people were back then? I don't care how attractive they were. One sniff of a Viking's balls, dude, you're gone. Your fucking eyebrows are getting singed off. Smelling a Viking's balls probably makes you fucking hallucinate. According to historians, maybe I am a history buff. According to historians, there were actual Viking warriors called berserkers who would fight in like a trance-like state and just fucking go crazy. They wouldn't feel pain and stuff. They would just lose their mind. And it kind of makes sense. You think about today, people using like smelling salts before they lift like a bunch of weights. Dude, back then, before battle, all Vikings had to do is just... That's so gross. But cringe thirst traps aside, I wanted to get to the bottom of this community. I wanted to find out what is so appealing about the Viking lifestyle and aesthetic. And during my research, I stumbled upon a TikToker named Bearded Viking 7. I don't even want to know what happened to the first 6. So this guy makes a bunch of videos about the Viking lifestyle. More specifically, he talks a lot about what it means to be a modern Viking, which is odd, I know, because, you know, those words don't really make sense together. Vikings existed like 1,000+ years ago. Like, how could there be modern Vikings? That's like saying, I'm a compassionate Republican, or I'm an AJR fan. It just doesn't make sense, you know, those people don't exist. But let's find out what a modern Viking really is.
What is a modern Viking? The philosophy I'm using comes from a company that a lot of you guys know, the Beard Struggle.
Okay, so yeah, the modern Viking term was coined by a beard care brand, and on their website they say, the modern day Viking is defined not by his ancestry, religion, or place of birth, but rather by the things he believes in. A modern Viking is part of the future, but keeps the values of the older times. The modern day Viking community believes in bravery, honor, loyalty, discipline, and honesty. So I guess it's taking all the admirable parts of the Viking culture and applying it to modern day life. I don't know how much bravery, honor, loyalty, discipline, and honesty went into killing and kidnapping people in the name of colonization, but hey, what do I know? I'm not a Viking. Someone then commented on that TikTok saying, I mean, you're not a Viking though unless you actually go on raids. Which is a fair point. That was kind of like their whole thing. So let's see what he says about that.
But welcome to the 21st century, where we have a football team that has horns on their helmets and call themselves Vikings, but we have no issue. And we even have Viking cruise lines. And the crazy thing is, these are mainstream things going on calling themselves Vikings. I honestly have never heard anybody complain about either of those things, so there's one.
What was his point there? What was his point? I don't get it. Was he trying to say that the Minnesota Vikings were culturally appropriating Vikings? I don't think so, man. A Minnesota Vikings crowd is only angry, violent white dudes, okay? Seems pretty Viking to me, dude.
I'm gonna talk about raiding here in a second too, so stick around.
Yo, what? Don't talk about that.
I'm gonna talk about raiding here in a second too, so stick around.
I'm gonna talk about raiding here in just a second. Dude, I have never heard that sentence before in my life. That is the first time that has ever been said. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Stick around to the end where I talk about pillaging. And make sure to watch that video, Top 5 Villages to Plunder. And obviously I can't forget my human trafficking tier list.
Remember how I said I was gonna talk about raiding? Well, here we are. First off, do you know why the Vikings were raiders? 1, they were ambitious enough to build boats that could sail across the ocean to find new lands without knowing that there were new lands out there. So what they did is they saw things that they needed and they were like, I'm gonna take these things for my family. A lot of the Vikings just wanted land so that they could farm and provide for their families and expand. Modern raiding is like chasing your goal with tenacity.
Okay. To that, I just have one question. What is blood yapping about? No, okay, I think I do. I think I get what he's trying to say. I think, like, for example, if you wanted, like, a promotion at your job, I guess you'd sort of just, like, raid your boss until he gave it to you. I like that. No consequences? Okay, consequences. If your boss won't give you a promotion, fucking kill them. I also love in the video how he pointed out that Vikings just wanted land for their families, which makes everything they did perfectly fine.
A lot of the Vikings just wanted land so that they could farm and provide for their families and expand.
You got any land for me? Just a little piece of land. Just one itty bitty piece of land. I'm literally trying to colonize. And it's just interesting to me that a modern Viking stands for bravery, honor, loyalty, discipline, and honesty. Because in another one of his videos, there's a little sketch where someone comes up to him and they're like, you know you're not a real Viking, right? And he's like, no, I know. I'm a modern Viking.
Well, man, I see you wearing like Thor's hammer from the Marvel movies. This is Mjolnir. It's not originally from the Marvel. Man, all you guys are like the same.
And it's one of those classic one character speaking calmly and eloquently, so he's gotta be the correct one. You know, versus the other character talking more passionately and expressively and emotional, so he must be in the wrong. Those videos are always super fun to watch and really cool and not biased at all. It's kind of like the sketch version of those like SJW gets owned with facts and logic. But in this TikTok, the expressive guy is like,
you know you're not a real Viking, right?
And this is how the brave, honorable, loyal, disciplined, and honest modern Viking responds.
They technically pillaged, fought, and what?
Dude, chill, man. Just relax, bro.
So when someone is questioning you or criticizing what you're doing, I guess the Viking way to deal with it is just fucking choke them.
The modern Viking community believes in bravery, honor, loyalty, discipline, and honesty.
Nice.
Now that guy was dumb.
This guy is also apparently building like a Viking village where people can go and live.
We're building the first Viking village in America. We're building on 40 acres of land in Kilgore, Texas.
And apparently there's like a ton of people who are down to live there too.
Everybody keeps asking me, when can you live on the land?
Ted Bundy, you would have loved TikTok, man. Just a tip, guys, if a TikToker that you follow is like, yo, come live at this commune with me, unfollow them, okay? That's weird. TikTokers are supposed to make videos, not towns. That's my job, okay? Only Curtis Town is allowed. Also, dude, there is no place worse to build a Viking village than Kilgore, Texas. Because, you know, the Vikings' main mode of transportation was by boat. So having a Viking village that is a 4-hour drive from the closest large body of water, it seems a little silly, dude. You're gonna need some bigger catapults if you're gonna reach the Gulf of Mexico. But also at the same time, it kind of makes sense. Southern dudes kind of look like Vikings already, you know, and the Vikings had several important dynasties over the years, you know, same as the South, right? Well, mostly just the one dynasty, the Duck, the Duck Dynasty. And while I was looking up all this Viking stuff, I was confused, like, is it just like cosplay? Or people actually thinking they're legit Vikings? Like, is there a special thing you have to do to become a Viking, right? Do I have to shave the sides of my head? Do I have to do the worst thing ever and become a blonde man? I couldn't really find any details on it, but I did stumble upon a video of someone being declared an official Viking. So let's see what that entails. Okay, I didn't really learn too much from that video. I also don't know why there's a pig from Angry Birds down there. But at least now I know there are official and unofficial Vikings. I'm just having trouble figuring out what this guy did exactly to earn the title of official Viking, you know? And now, my son, since you have shaved the sides of your head and put huge brown leather bracers on your arms for some reason, I can now declare you an official Viking. And killed all those innocent people. What? My 23andMe results say I'm 3% Scandinavian. It's in my blood, Mom. I'm a Viking. I'm a fierce, fearless, noble warrior who takes what he wants and doesn't care about the consequences at all.
Please open up.
Fuck! I gotta get out of here! These consequences will be dire!
You're under arrest for murder.
Hey! Stop right there! Whoa! 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 Row! You'll never get away with this! Row! They'll never take me alive! I think in conclusion, it's a little strange to want to like base your entire identity and belief system around a group of people whose entire existence focused on pillaging, murdering, kidnapping, and colonizing. But hey, I guess that's why they're building the Viking village in Texas. But one positive thing I can say about Vikings is a lot of them had big old bellies, so they must have been eating good. And speaking of eating good, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, HelloFresh. That's right, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Folks, my wife and I have been eating HelloFresh every week for like 5 years now, and I seriously cannot recommend it enough. HelloFresh does all the shopping and meal planning for you. Ingredients arrive at your doorstep pre-portioned and ready to cook, along with pictured step-by-step recipe cards. How easy is that? I'll tell you, really easy. And look, I'm a busy guy, and a crazy schedule can make it easy to fall back into your dinner time recipe rut. But life doesn't have to be like that. Keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes every week, There's always something delicious to discover with HelloFresh. Also, I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite time of year, and HelloFresh can help you make the best of it. With so many in-season ingredients, you'll taste all the freshness of fall in every bite with HelloFresh's chef-crafted recipes. But that's not the only way they can improve your fall. Just turn to the HelloFresh Market for delicious add-ons and enjoy the season's limited-time fall flavors lineup. For delicious add-ons and enjoy the season's limited-time fall flavors lineup. Feast on dessert like the apple cider cake with caramel sauce, or please a crowd with appetizers like the barbecue pulled pork nachos. And don't forget that mini pumpkin cheesecake, dude. I won't. I'm gonna eat all of them, so hurry up. And guess what? HelloFresh has hooked up the citizens of Curtistown with an amazing deal. Just go to HelloFresh.com and use code Curtistown16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping. The offer is for new subscriptions only and varies by plan across 9 boxes. Again, that's code Curtistown16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping. All right, thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and so many others in the past. I hope you guys check them out because, like I said, we've been eating HelloFresh every week for years now, and it's just the best. I cannot recommend them enough. It also helps me out when you guys check out the sponsors. So click the link in the description, give them a try. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Back to me. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button because, believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 lake I will fucking catapult myself into, okay? Again, my debut comedy special, Keep Busy, premieres on November 10th. Click the link in the description to buy your tickets now for the live premiere. It's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I've worked super hard on it for the past couple of years, and I'm just stoked for you guys to see what I've been friggin' doing on the road for so long. So if you can support, I appreciate it. If not, all good, I understand. And be sure to press the subscribe button because as soon as you do, you become a valued citizen of Curtistown. If you didn't know, Curtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor. So you have to be nice to me. It's the law. All right, here's some other videos about TikTok that you can watch if you click on them. Okay, see ya. Hey guys, I'm in a different hotel room now. Please help me. I want to go home. Okay, folks. If you couldn't tell, I am still on tour. The shows have been absolutely incredible so far. We got a few more coming up, so check out the description and get your tickets. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's come out and shown support and everything. It truly means the world. But since I'm on the road, I unfortunately don't have the time to make the longer, more complex videos that I want to make. Because I'll be honest, being on tour, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Honestly, it's hard to describe if you've never done it. I feel like being on tour, it's kind of like playing Minecraft for the first time. It's overwhelming, confusing, and sometimes you lose all your stuff in a fire. So I thought this week, we'd turn back the clock a little bit and do something that I haven't done in a very long time, and that is take a look at a TikTok boy. That used to be my bread and butter, man. It's been a while since I've done that. And I'm aware that it's not 2019 anymore. You know, they say cringe culture is dead, but I think we need to resurrect it. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Erect. But no, I'm being serious. We need to resurrect it, okay? Like Jesus coming out of his cave and he's been doing just fine. Because I found a fella on TikTok who makes videos that are very funny to me. I don't think they're inherently bad or harmful or anything. They just confuse me a lot and make me laugh like crazy. So I thought we'd take a little look at them and do just a little bit of goofing around. Maybe just like a tiny bit of tomfoolery. So the person that we're gonna be taking a look at today is named Alex Galorno, I think. Galorno. He has 2.7 million followers on TikTok, and he also streams on Twitch. I actually watched a little bit of his Twitch stream a couple days ago, and he's kind of cracked at Apex. I'll give it to him, all right? A gamer respects a fellow gamer when he sees one, okay? But that's not what the video's about. We're gonna take a look at his TikTok. So without further ado, let's TikTok.
If only girls knew how much of a simp I was. Like, I'll be scrolling through on Twitter or something, and I'll just see some pretty girl just post something. They wear a pretty outfit, or if you like actively seek out hugs from me. Or like my favorite one is when like just randomly out of nowhere, you just randomly start like scratching my head. I'm like a golden retriever.
So yeah, he's one of those types of guys. He'll make a lot of like thirst trap type videos, but not the physical kind, you know, not the type where a guy will lift up his shirt and be like, yo, look at all the abs, I have all of them. I have every ab. This guy does the emotional thirst trapping. So instead of lifting up his shirt to show you his abs, he'll lift up his shirt to show you his heart. I'm also really not sure what the point of this video was. All he said is that like he likes when a girl touches him or actively seeks out hugs, which like isn't a weird take really, that's super normal. And also, what does actively seeking out hugs mean?
Or if you like actively seek out hugs from me.
I've literally never heard anybody say that before. That really fucking threw me for a loop, man. That just makes me think of like some girl in like an FBI surveillance truck with like a bunch of screens and shit. And she's like, "Dispatch, I have a potential hug about 450 yards away. There seems to be a lonely man crying on a park bench. He could really use a hug right now." You have clearance.
Go in for the hug.
Thank you, sir. I love my job. I'm never gonna make the football team. I'm so stupid. I just keep getting tackled. Sir, do you need a hug? Who is that? I would like to give you a hug. Slow down. Not again! Okay, let's watch another Tink Tonk.
Picture this. I'm in the room playing video games. You walk up behind me and wrap your arms around my neck, placing your head on top of mine. You wait patiently until I'm not distracted by the game, and you pull the headset off of me. Smiling at me, you take your finger and lift my chin up, and you kiss me Spider-Man style.
Okay, I gotta say, dude, this guy's smart, all right? He's making content that is very calculated. Because honestly, this felt like he was talking directly to me, okay? Got a little flustered. He's basically doing the Night Changes music video treatment, but for TikTok. You know that One Direction video where it's like, "Hey, look, you're dating every member of One Direction. Isn't that cool? This is you. This is literally you, but only if your skin is white." Remember that? This guy's doing the same thing. Well, I mean, except for the last part. He's promoting a fantasy, is all I'm saying. Because I'm sorry to break it to you, this is nothing more than a fantasy. This is a fantasy. Because if you're dating a hardcore gamer, you can't do this. You cannot do this. You can't go up to them while they're in a hardcore gaming session and kiss them Spider-Man style, right? You'd fucking puke from the smell. This is how the video should have went. Picture this. I'm in the middle of a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with chips, as I get a double kill bot lane. So how's your day going? But hey, these videos aren't even his bread and butter. Yeah, these are just the intros. Let's watch the videos that seem to always pop off on this guy's page.
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I want your voice to be my alarm? Think about it. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing that you hear is the love of your life's voice asking you to wake up. And secondly, is it weird that I'll just give you the password for my phone? Like, I personally don't see anything wrong with you having access to my phone. A lot of people have told me that this stuff is weird, so is it?
Oh god, I love these videos so much, man. Okay, so this is the format that he usually does in most of his videos. He'll start the video with, "Ladies, I have a serious question for you." And then he'll say something that he likes that's like super generic that pretty much everybody loves. And then he'll end it with, "A lot of people tell me this is weird, so is it?" And hey, it's not. It's really not. It's not weird to want to wake up beside the person you love or give your phone password to your partner. Like, that's not weird. That's not a weird thing to want. And I felt like an asshole because I went down to the comment section and everybody was just fucking eating this up. Like this comment. How can someone be funny and, hold on, what the fuck? Okay, how can someone be funny and romantic at the same time? IGK LOL. Damn, that's a good question. I actually don't know how I'm so funny and romantic at the same time. I'm actually perfect. Lol. I also saw a very funny comment on one of his videos, but we need to watch a little bit of that TikTok so you can understand the comment.
I want so bad for a girl to just walk up to me, start playing some music, and us just start dancing together.
That sounds adorable. Good job. But look at this comment. "What state are you from? If you're close, I will do it." Like, this person was just like fucking finally fed up with all the videos and was like, "All right, fine, I'll fucking do it. You want? I'll do it. Stop talking about it, okay? Where do you live? Because I will travel, but not far." And like I said, these videos are harmless, okay? It's fine. I don't fucking care. But yo, it is so genuinely funny to thirst trap about how good of a boyfriend you could be. Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I would become best friends with your dad? I don't know, I just can't stop thinking about how I would never ever leave the toilet seat up. I'm so sorry, I probably sound crazy right now, but I would carry the child in my stomach, just so you wouldn't have to feel any pain. Another interesting thing about these TikToks is he captions every single one stream things, which leads me to believe that he records all of these while he's streaming live on Twitch. bitch. And honestly, I respect it, okay? It's one thing to film these types of videos by yourself, but to film these in front of people watching you live on the internet, you gotta have some balls. You gotta be actively seeking out balls to be able to do that. You know, I've streamed on Twitch before. It's pretty overwhelming, you know? There's a lot of distractions and stuff going on. You gotta be cognizant of a lot of things. So I can't even begin to picture how he films one of these while he's streaming.
Ladies, I have a very serious question for you.
Really? Really, chat? I fucking told you not to donate shit while I'm doing my fucking TikToks. It takes a lot out of me, okay? It's fucking distracting, so thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, give it up. Whoa, thank you. Thank you so much for the $500 fucking dollars. Thanks, you ruined it. All right, from the top, fuck.
Ladies, I have a very serious question for you. Is it weird that I'll just take you out to a dinner that costs exactly $500?
Okay, let's watch another one.
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I shop for new clothes for you, like, every day? Like, I will go through every single one of your favorite clothing brands, and I will just go through and find things that I think you would look really good in.
So I know these TikToks are, you know, like, they're him talking to like his hypothetical girlfriend. I understand that, but like, all he's saying is,
ladies,
you know, like, he could be talking to every lady in the world, right? Like, we don't know. And if he was, that'd be so goddamn funny. This video would be crazy. If it was addressed to every single lady in the world, his life would be a fucking nightmare. He's just constantly all day just buying new clothes for every woman in the world. Hey, yeah, is this the Gap?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need all of it.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it again.
Again?
Yeah, it's me.
Double
it. Thank you.
Double it.
Thank you.
Double it.
Triple it. Double it. Triple it. I need all
of
it. Yeah. Is this Aritzia? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's me again. I'm gonna need
double it.
I need all the leggings, sweaters.
Yeah, we're gonna need a credit
socks.
card.
I need all of it.
All
credit card?
I
No, it's fine. I'm good for it, okay? Order it, send it to me, I'm good for it, okay? Trust me, I'll do it. Shoes, shirts, okay. You got it? Okay. Any hose,
okay, fine, we'll do it. Fine.
Well, I'm sorry. This is weird. This is weird, but I'm really trying to get clothes on the ladies. Fuck ladies. Every single woman in the world. Triple it, double it, triple it. I need all of it. What's the use? This is impossible. There's too many clothes and too many ladies out there. Hello?
Hey, is this Alex?
Yes.
Oh my god, you did it.
Did what?
You did it! You bought so many clothes that all the companies had to hire more workers to fulfill the orders, thus ending the unemployment crisis. Nobody will ever know poverty ever again thanks to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, and they're building a statue of you right now!
Oh my god.
Get to the White House, ASAP!
Oh my god,
go.
okay.
You're the new president of
okay.
Earth! Go!
I'll
go,
see you soon.
Go. Okay, bye.
Is it weird to save the world? Okay, let's watch a few more.
Ladies, I got a serious question for you. Is it weird when I try to cuddle? I want you to put your full weight on me, but each and every time you're always so scared you're gonna crush me even though I want you to.
Okay, I think he's sort of just like confessing kinks now, you know?
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I want you to kick me in the balls as hard as you can and then call me a little bitch when I inevitably start to cry and then push me down a flight of stairs and pour a bucket of scorpions all over me? Is that weird? Oh, am I fucking weird? Oh, am I fucking crazy for that? Am I a sicko? Am I fucked up? Or is society fucked up? I think society's fucked up, okay? Batman has 2 hours to reveal his identity or I'm gonna burn Gotham to the ground.
Okay, how about we watch one more TikTok, shall we?
Ladies, I have a serious question for you. Is it weird that I want us to get matching onesies? For instance, since I have the Stitch onesie, it just makes it so much easier if I got you the Angel onesie. If you don't know who Angel is the love interest of Stitch, otherwise known as Bujiber. Bujiber, in my language, means love. So if I got you the onesie, and then I was able to sit there and call you Bujibu, there goes my heart. There goes my heart. Like the idea of us having matching onesies and being able to be kids together, it just makes me really, really happy. I've been told that this kind of stuff is very strange and very weird, so is it?
Yes. Okay, like I said at the beginning of the video, at the end of the day, this content is harmless. I just thought the videos were a little silly and I wanted to goof around a little bit.
Get your fucking ass up and
goof around.
It seems like nobody wants to
goof around
these days.
But after watching a lot of these TikToks, I found out that this Alex guy is quite the Disney adult.
Is it weird that I want to sing Disney songs together?
And look, I'm not sure if Alex is gonna like this video or not, but I don't want any bad between us. So I thought I'd end the video with something that I know that he will love. A Disney song just for him. So here you go.
I just know that if I was a boyfriend, I would be the very best. But everybody says the things I do are weird. I have a serious question. Is this weird? Is it weird that I'm faithful and tall? Is it strange that I'll buy you clothes? I've been told I'm a really good listener. And if you send me nudes, I'll never show the bros.
That was so funny. Hey, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, though. Inkbox. Tattoos are cool. All right, we all know that. But you know what isn't cool? Commitment and painful needles. That's what. Inkbox tattoos with 4Now ink last 1 to 2 weeks and fade away as your skin naturally regenerates. It's applied easily right at home, no needles required. All you have to do is wipe your skin with the included primer wipe, stick the tattoo on your skin, leave on for 1 hour, and the tattoo fully develops over the next 24 hours. Also, Inkbox tattoos look identical to permanent tattoos, and they also don't wash off in the shower. And when it comes to what you can actually get tattooed, the limit does not exist. You can shop thousands of designs from their global artist community or create your own on their website. Or if you're feeling extra creative, you can use their tattoo marker and draw your very own tattoo on your skin yourself. And on top of all that, they've also done a bunch of really cool collaborations, like their Powerpuff Girls collection, Looney Tunes, Gorillaz, Keith Haring, and even the House of the Dragon. Whoa! Inkbox is great for so many reasons, but I think it's just so cool that you can actually just give a tattoo like a trial run before you get it done permanently. Lord knows I should have done that with a lot of my tattoos. And some of you know this, but before I was a YouTuber, I used to work at Inkbox like full time. So you're hearing it from the horse's mouth, man. They are a genuinely very cool company, and they really value artists and just personal expression, and they really do great work over there. So yeah, click the link in the description, try out Inkbox, get it for yourself, get it for your friends and family as like a gift. It's a really cool gift idea, and yeah, tell them I sent you. Okay, thank you so much to Inkbox for sponsoring this video. Back to me. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please press the like button, because believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 bougie boo. I don't know what that is. You can leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. Again, this is just a little quick one. Sorry, I'm on tour right now. It's fucking busy, but I appreciate you for the support. Press the subscribe button if you want. And yeah, check the description. Come see me on tour. I got merch, Twitter, Instagram, all that bullshit. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately, I have to go. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go actively seek out a burger. See ya. Bonjour. Do you live in Montreal? Oh, you do? Then you should come to my show on March 14th at the Corona Theater. Ticket presale goes live on Thursday to people subscribed to the very really good Patreon, but general on sale starts this Friday. See you then. Also, hey, check out new merch. It's so cool. Wow, look at that. You can get that at curtisconnor.com. All right, enjoy the video. Au revoir. Yo, what's up?
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Good, good. Just chilling. Thanks again, man, for agreeing to, film with me. I'm really excited. This should be really fun.
No problem. Sorry if it's like echoey. I'm out right now, so hopefully the quality is okay.
Did you say you're out?
Yeah, I'm not home right now, so I'm just trying to do this I'm just recording on my phone, if that's cool. Or do you want me to do do you want me to get a better camera?
Do you want me to get I'm sure it's... Is it me? The guy looks exactly like me. Like literally right behind you.
That? Oh, this is your house?
Yeah.
Let's just do it over here then.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's a lot easier for
I feel like that
me.
makes things so much easier. Sorry, I gotta go. I'm talking to some dumbass. Alright, well, what's up?
I heard that, obviously. I heard you say that. Just call me a dumbass?
No.
Alright.
Folks!
Thanks for coming on the channel, Danny.
Yes,
Appreciate
thanks for
it.
having me. Appreciate it.
Quick question for you. Do you, did you have strict parents growing up?
I would say relatively strict, yeah. Do
As in
anything.
they were like your relatives?
Yeah. In a relative way, they were strict.
Yeah.
They were really strict about being my relatives.
They didn't cut any corners in that sense.
We're like, we are related to you.
Okay, I know.
We're your parents.
All right. Yeah, my parents weren't really strict on that. They let my mind run wild with who they were in a way.
They sort of let you decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was sort of a nightmare for me, my brain developing. I didn't know who they were. Okay, well, some people's parents obviously are pretty strict with their curfew and who they're hanging out with, you know, what they're watching on TV. Some parents are even strict about like who their kids are dating.
Oh, okay.
And so much so that MTV, music television.
Yeah.
Okay. You not know what it
I
was?
just had to make sure in my head.
Okay. Everything I say, you wait like 30 seconds.
So we're gonna watch the
yeah.
show. Okay. I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not.
Yeah, I have a lot of damage from my parents. I can't believe it. Well, music television, they made a show called Parental Control.
Okay.
That sort of follows this premise. So I thought I'd show it to you. And you've never seen this?
No, I don't think I ever have seen the show.
Okay.
I don't even know the premise, honestly. I don't know if the parents are controlling or if they're being controlled. I'm excited to find out.
My son Josh and I are really good friends. And we got this one little problem, and that's his lady friend. She's a complete and total moron.
What?
Yeah, they're pretty mean right off the bat. So him and his son are best friends, apparently.
Yeah.
according to him.
That's funny because I wonder if his son would agree with that. It's like,
Right.
you're my best friend. He's like,
I'm your son. Yeah.
Also, I thought his issue with the girlfriend was going to be that she's like getting him into trouble or something, but he's just like, this girl is fucking stupid.
She's a dumbass.
They've been together for 6 months and are head over heels in love. But Josh's parents have had enough of Crystal, and they're ready to replace her with another girl. So they're both picking out someone new for Josh to date. Imagine what'll happen when Crystal sits down with Josh's parents and they watch the dates together.
What the? Wait. Okay, so this is the girlfriend who's sitting here with them?
Yeah, she watches the dates that he and the mom and dad picked out for the son.
Damn, nice. Oh, see, Josh, nice.
And the dad's sitting there being like, see? He doesn't like you.
See, Josh, nice. First thing he's...
It's like she's getting cucked in a way.
But in the end, Josh will either choose to stay with Crystal or dump her for one of the new girls. Because that's how things go on Parental Control.
It almost sounds like the narrator wishes it wasn't so. But he's just like, we don't really know why we're doing this. It's just, that's how it just goes on this show. Did he edit this show, the kid? He put this whole show together.
It was his whole idea.
Yeah, in the scenes where they're watching the dates too, the son is behind the camera filming. He's also being like, see?
Yeah.
I hate you.
You just break up with her at that point. It's such an elaborate.
Crystal is not as nice to Josh as Josh is to Crystal.
I treat Josh just fine. I mean, Josh must be happy if he's been with me for 6 months and not gonna leave me now.
Yeah.
Does she know what show she's on?
Yeah, I guess not.
There's no chance he'll be seeing anyone else anytime soon. What's the show again?
Crystal dresses like a slut. And I don't mean to impugn the reputation of sluts.
He's like, look, I like sluts, alright?
Don't get me wrong, look at my wife.
Damn.
Crystal is just really inappropriate with her language.
Crystal is always cursing.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't you just call her a slut?
Yeah, I was gonna say, literally 20 seconds before.
Crystal is always cursing. Crystal dresses like a slut.
I'm just picturing the next shot is her like dropping something and being like, oh, damn it. And then it just pans over to the dad, like shaking his head, being like, fucking whore. Watch your language, stupid slut.
I try to tone it down a little bit just because his mom has a heart attack every single time I cuss. If you don't like it, close your damn ears.
Now it's time for mom and dad to pick a new girl for Josh to go out with.
Hi, I'm Anna. Monica. Megan.
Aisha. See, it's also in my head. Aisha. Okay.
Cool. Cougar spirit. Maybe they're trying to get an older girl for him.
Yeah, that's sort of their vision board. Right?
So we want someone with a cougar spirit.
I'm an industrial waste inspector.
I work at a day program with special ed people.
I ride dirt bikes.
Yeah,
I've been riding since I was 8. I work at Abercrombie. And Fitch.
Abercrombie. I've never heard of it.
And Fitch.
Oh!
I work at Abercrombie. And Fitch.
Are they saying what their jobs are? Because one person was like, I work at Abercrombie.
And Fitch.
And the other person was like, I ride dirt bikes. I don't know if that was like her actual occupation.
She's sponsored. This dirt bike is brought to you by HelloFresh.
Nice, yeah.
Our son's really into politics and current events, so I'm going to ask you a few questions and see how you do. Who's the Vice President of the United States?
Vice President?
This show's stupid. That's the president.
What the fuck?
I honestly don't know our vice president. I just had a test on this.
None of them know who vice president is?
We did it, Joe. Nobody knows who you are.
I do not know anything about politics.
Well, she's from England. That's okay. Her shirt is Britain flag. Her shirt is Britain flag.
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for a boyfriend?
Probably a threesome.
What?
When I say romance, I'm thinking flowers.
The mom's hand is like on the dad's shoulder. I think she's like, calm down, sweetie.
When I say romance, I'm thinking flowers.
Wait, he's like on the verge of tears.
He's getting talked down from a ledge right now.
His voice is so shaky.
When I think about romantic, I'm talking about flowers.
What's your grossest habit?
Blah.
Wait, what? Her gross habit is that she gets blah sometimes? It's fucking disgusting.
Blah. Sometimes I like to lick things.
Licking what?
Anything
Let
like
it
the
go.
floor. I
Licking
would
the
like
floor?
maybe.
Hell, let me give it a shot right now. Actually.
Sometimes I do it.
Oh no.
Oh, no, we get it.
You're not even dating the floor, you
So I'm feeling like they don't like any of these girls.
Yeah, that's the impression that I got. Yeah, who would you think from any of them who they would pick?
Maybe the girl that rides dirt bikes?
I ride a dirt bike.
And the dad seemed to think that was cool.
Yeah, I've been riding.
My vote's for her.
I'm pretty nervous to go on my first date, but you know, I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
Filmed like a ransom video or something. Help, my parents hate my girlfriend.
Well, are you my best friend?
Are you my best friend? Or is your daddy? Oh, we'll see later tonight who's your best friend.
Let's see who sucks your dick tonight. Is it gonna be your dad?
Well, son, is it?
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you?
I'm glad you can make it. I picked Amanda. I thought she's very sexy and very smart.
Josh has his own thing going on. I usually date jocks, but I kind of like his style.
Wait, no wonder the dad liked the BMX girl so much.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the dad, do you think? Sponsored by HelloFresh!
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Have fun.
Bitch.
Lavish. Get it, bitch.
Come on.
This ought to be good.
Going down.
The car just gets T-boned.
And you edit this together to show us that way. You could have just told us.
Yeah, I've been riding.
All that lead up. And he died.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to do anything that has a little bit of adventure in it. You know, skateboarding, snowboarding, playing sports.
So he is a jock then.
I usually date jocks, but I kind of like his style.
But she usually dates jocks. Josh.
Usually did Josh.
Yeah, she's cute. I think I babysitted a girl her age once.
She's your age, knucklehead.
Jesus. The most offensive word you could say to someone. Knucklehead.
That was too far. Look, I can deal with being slut-shamed all day. Call me that slur.
Knucklehead.
Oh, look, she's a cheater. That's good.
It's ice skating. It's not like you cheating with 3 men in a night.
Please, I've never cheated on Josh.
Yeah, and I've never had a donut.
What if that was like an honest confession?
Yeah.
Being like, yeah, I've never had one.
What do they taste like? Can someone tell me?
Covered in glass.
I wish it wasn't cold. I wish they could have like an ice skating rink that was warm. A warm ice skating rink is called a pool. Hello?
That's pretty funny.
Girl.
You know, the ice melts, turns into a pool.
You hear the dad's thoughts for a second, he's just like, I actually don't get it. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
She had to know.
This fucking moron.
Ice doesn't melt, man.
Ice. Crazy take. Ice doesn't. Ice doesn't melt.
Complete and total moron.
I think it should go both ways. I don't like, the guy should feel like the girl cares about him too.
It would definitely feel nice.
He's looking right into her eyes. Right into her eyes.
He looks interested in her.
She has such a kiss ass.
The interaction of the parents with the girlfriend is so weird because it's like they obviously like each other enough to cooperate with the show, right? Like if I was the girlfriend and the parents actually hated me and I was worried my boyfriend's gonna get like swept off his feet by some girl, I'd be like, I'm not gonna be on the show.
Right, this sounds like a nightmare position for that girlfriend to be in.
So it's like they actually do kind of like each other and they're playing it up, but like every time it cuts them, they're like rolling their eyes at each other. And like I just feel like eventually by now it would have escalated to like it cuts back to them.
Every time it cuts back, there's no talking.
We're not even watching the date anymore.
He comes back to his family, they're all fucking dead in the living room.
So my dad's pick is on her way. You know, if I were to guess, my dad would definitely pick a really cute girl.
I wonder if it's Dirt Bike Girl.
Crystal,
What?
you want a sandwich?
Knuckle sandwich.
Dad, stop!
They actually hate each other so much.
Hi, Nikki.
How are you?
I think it is. She drove up in a regular car though.
Maybe she combined 2 dirt bikes into one car.
2 motorcycles with a little house in the middle?
What are you gonna do if he has a good time?
Josh isn't gonna have a good time. He's gonna fake it for you guys, and then it'll be over.
Just because he fakes it for you doesn't mean he'll
Please.
fake it for us.
What are they talking about?
I don't think guys can do that.
Can't
oh,
really.
I'm coming, and he's like just behind him and gets some like mayhem. Oh my God.
He grabbed the ketchup actually. What is it?
Oh baby, you made me mustard everywhere. It just looks like that sometimes, I swear.
Ew, look how skinny she is.
Damn.
What?
Nice.
She's got no boobs on her. She's got no ass. She's got no nothing.
There's things that are more important to looks.
Maybe to your dumb ass.
Jesus Christ.
You know, sometimes they have like a clever comeback, like the donut thing is like, sure, and I've never had a donut.
Right.
Sometimes she's just like, shut the fuck up, dumbass.
I'll fucking kill you. Okay? I don't care. I have nothing to lose.
Ew, is that her vagina?
Seriously, is it? Can't show this on TV, you guys. You know you shouldn't be filming this, right?
Oh, rolling their eyes while just saying this. Come on.
Come on, let them film her vagina.
Come on, man. He's about to mustard.
Our darling boy's about to mustard.
One good quality I'd look for in a girl.
Huh?
A girl who's able to spoil me.
He's opening up to her.
He is.
What? I was like really worried that he was gonna have a boner or something.
Seriously?
I feel like even just going on this show, you're already being like, yeah, I kind of don't like my girlfriend. Because obviously going on a date with someone who isn't your girlfriend would be like, I don't want to do this at all. I love my girlfriend. What the hell?
Yeah.
So like, why would even like, and he's like, seemed to be having a really good time. He's like flirting with them and stuff, being like, oh, nice. You have a vagina. That's awesome.
Those title screens that were like, my parents hate my girlfriend. It's like one of them is like, and so do I. I'm trying to get rid of her.
This is the only way.
So what do you think of me so far?
In one day, you've already done more for me than my girlfriend has in the past couple months.
Oh, I feel bad, but you deserve better than that, you know? So did you learn anything? That you could massage me?
Yeah, you want to find out?
Alright.
Right for the toes. Nice, man.
About to throw up in my mouth.
That went extremely well. If I were you, I'd be swearing and nervous and
I
upset.
feel like she's been swearing, nervous, and upset the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going through Crystal's head, but you know, I've had a lot of fun with these girls. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna be a really hard decision.
If he was gonna pick anyone other than his girlfriend, I feel like it'd be Dirt Bike Lady.
Dirt Bike Lady? Yeah.
I know Josh is gonna have to make a choice, but I know he's gonna pick me. I'm not even worried about it.
Josh was standing there like that, like guy standing meme. His posture is fucked up, dude. He's like slanted.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a stroke in the other room.
Yeah, it's a good metaphor for how they really treat. They're like spending so much time hating on her that they're neglecting their actual son.
Boy, get in here. Coming.
You all are amazing girls, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let one of you go.
Just one?
Nikki.
Whoa.
I had a lot of fun on our date today, and I think you are a beautiful girl. But if I were to be honest, I'd say that beyond your looks, I just don't think that there was much there. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you right now.
Oh my god, that
Jesus,
was so mean.
man. Beyond your looks, there's not much else there.
There's nothing about you. She dirt bikes, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So he never asked her about it, or asked
He
her.
probably doesn't even know, because he wasn't at those initial auditions.
And he also said, you've done more for me than my girlfriend has done in the past, like, 6 months.
Yeah.
And then he sends her home first.
You are an amazing girl and a lot of fun, but I think you might be a little bit too immature for me. And Crystal, the last 6 months have been amazing, but I really feel like you take me for granted. So I've thought long and hard about this, and I've finally decided
I'm going to end my own life.
He loved her the most. He didn't want her to see it.
As the dirtbag girl is outside doing a confessional, she's like, I'm glad he didn't pick me. Honestly, she just... Oh my god, what?
Amanda.
Oh my god! I'm so happy!
Amanda, I think you may be a little too immature for me.
I thought we had so much fun, and I think our chemistry is gonna last a while.
It looked like she did not agree as he was talking.
Yeah, so sad. Well, damn, what did you think of that show?
I thought it was pretty messed up. I thought it was a pretty messed up premise. And I'm always so confused about shows like this. Like, how did the parents find this show? Were they Googling, like, how to get rid of son's girlfriend? And then, like, an application for the show comes up?
Yeah, they were plotting a murder. Alright, yeah, that was pretty much the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on the channel, Danny. Always a pleasure. I treasure this friendship so much. It's gonna last forever. We're both very happy you tuned in. We're both very happy we did it. But yeah, like it, leave a comment, and subscribe. Go check out Danny's channel. Yeah, check the description for all that shit. We're gonna go ice skating now. And dirt biking and ice skating. Fucking smile for the camera, knucklehead. Folks. Okay, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I've just been putting it off because I didn't know if people were gonna find it interesting or not. But then I remembered, I don't give a rat sass. He's cooking my food, why would I give him sass, you know? The joke is rat sass. Okay, I feel like humans like to categorize each other in many ways. It's how their brain works. I say that like I'm not a human. I am. It's how our brain works. You see one of those videos of like a thing that fits into another thing perfectly, it itches our brain. We tend to do that with each other as well, right? We like putting people where we think they should go. That's why horoscopes exist. Why spend the time to get to know someone and find out all the little details that make them unique when you could just boil them down to the month that they were born in? Which is kind of weird. I'll say it. Oh, you're a Libra? So that means your parents probably had unprotected sex in January? Yeah. That's hot as fuck. But obviously humans are way too complex to be simplified into a zodiac sign. So we have to be a little broader, right? We have to be way broader with the categorization, which is why we have generation. You got the baby boomers, born between 1946 and 1964. Those are like our grandparents who simply took a step outside and immediately got a job as the CEO of like a duct tape company. And they used their hard-earned money to buy a house for $10, and now they sit around and use the remaining XP points to max out their casual racism skill tree. And then you got Generation X. I think Exhibit belongs to this generation, which is pretty cool. They're born between 1965 and 1980. And I can describe Generation X with 4 letters. HGTV. I think you get it. And then we've got the Millennials, born between 1981 and 1996. I was born in 94, so that would make me a millennial. Good try. I was hungry. Honestly, dude, millennials have been getting absolutely 360 behind the back slam dunked on the last year, seemingly out of the blue. So in this video, I wanted to go over why that is happening, like why millennials are getting made fun of so hard, and see what I can do to stop it. And obviously we know the generation after millennials is Gen Z, but did you know, I just found this out, but the generation after Gen Z is called Generation Alpha? Are you that is so unfair. The babies just come out fucking lifting weights and being mean to women. As soon as the baby's born, he's just like,
geez, mom, some vagina you've got.
But yeah, really quick, I gotta shout out my boy Eddie real quick. He did a really good video a while ago about millennials versus Gen Z when there was that big beef on TikTok for like no reason. But that feud was just the beginning. That was the kindling to this bonfire of hatred that is towards millennials. And honestly, dude, we probably deserve it. Millennials were born in like a really interesting time. I think the main thing that shaped millennials and how we behave and how we interact with each other was the internet, or just the growth of the internet and technology in general. Technological growth has been exponential, and we grew up right when it was starting to like really ramp up. Like I remember being a kid and using a dial-up connection on the family computer to go on addictinggames.com. I remember my dad had a pager, and to this day, I still don't know what it was for. And I had to watch SpongeBob SquarePants in black and white on my Video Now, okay? And then fast forward to when I was a teenager, I got my own laptop. I saw the introduction of smartphones and tablets. And then fast forward to my 20s, we got self-driving cars, the metaverse, vibrating underpants you control with an app, you name it. Oh, no, you thought... It was my phone. You thought it was no. It was my phone. The app is telling me my underpants are low on battery. So I feel like millennials are the way that they are because so much was happening all at once and everything was changing so quickly. It was like we were falling out of a tall tree and we were just trying to like hold on to any branch, anything, so we just didn't fucking die. And we didn't. Well, some of us did, but a lot of us survived. But at what cost? So for this video, I thought we'd break it up into 3 parts that really illustrate the mind of a millennial. First, we'll take a look at millennial style, and then we'll talk about millennial hobbies. And finally, we will talk about millennial humor. And by the time this video is done, maybe you'll like millennials, or most likely you're gonna hate them even more than you did before. So sorry, everybody. All right, style. Now, I'm no fashionista, okay? I think I dress pretty normally on Easter. But I like to think I know how to dress myself, right? I think I can put together an outfit, and I think I know when stuff looks cool. But compared to these Gen Z kids, I dress like a substitute teacher, bro. These little brats could put on a ghillie suit, big chunky Osiris shoes, and a top hat and still look cooler than me somehow. It's bullshit. That's just because younger people are cooler than me, and I don't give a fuck, that's fine. But it is just so interesting to see how people my age dress sometimes. I can't really speak on women's fashion that much because what the fuck do I know about that, but I can dunk on dude fashion all day. Obviously, everybody's different, everybody's style is different, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with your friends, your occupation, just the environment you're in on a daily basis. Because like millennial dudes who work in banking or investing, they dress like the biggest dorks. The thing about their fashion is like 5 days a week, they're just wearing a fucking suit. So when they're going out on the weekends, they're like, what do I wear? So they just end up wearing the longest t-shirt you've ever seen. You know those? You know what I'm talking about? You run into one of these guys in the bar and you're like, yo, who let the literal fucking ski hill into this bar? That's a legit ski hill standing in front of me with jeans on, long and white. And dude, and then they got the jeans with like the lines on the knee, and then they tie it together with the black Yeezys because 2016 was fucking so sick. This might just be a Toronto thing, but like 80% of millennial dudes dress like the bad guys in a breakdancing movie. Like I feel like as a millennial dude, you either dress like that or you were a hipster in high school. There are 2 wolves inside of you. One is a hipster and the other is a ski hill. I don't think that term is used very much anymore, but the resurgence of the word hipster in like the early 2010s was life-changing for me and like a lot of other millennials. It was the ironic t-shirts, the mustaches. Fuck, hipster? I hardly know her. But seriously though, what the fuck was up with that? Why was everybody obsessed with huge mustaches back then? Like that was the thing. It was fucking mustaches and bacon on literally everything. This epic mustache is unicorn bacon style. like a boss. This is why we get made fun of, guys. This is why we suck so hard, okay? What the fuck were we doing? Dude, hipsters, you know? And I fucking fell for it, dude. I remember in class I used to listen to like strictly Fleet Foxes and Vampire Weekend on my iPod Touch, and I would keep the screen open, facing up on my desk, so people would walk by and be like, yo, this guy listens to fucking cool ass music. But after the lumberjack barista trend died out, I feel like it was sort of replaced by the 2013 Tumblr era. You get black and white clothing, leather jackets, big fucking boots, and even bigger hats. And I'm guilty too. I used to wear humongous hats. I used to wear the biggest hats on earth. This was interesting too, because I feel like you can still see remnants of this time in like today's fashion. Like this iconic photo. I'm sure you've all seen this. Look at this guy. I feel like I fucking saw that guy like last week. Okay, actually, I think I might be able to speak on women's fashion for a second. It was either this or the fall girl aesthetic. Inside you, there are two wolves. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this style is bringing me back, dude. Okay, let me leave a comment. Let me know if you want a video like the I Live Like a Billionaire for a week, but it's going to be I live like a early 2010s millennial for a week. I don't even know what that would be. But all in all, millennial style was a little cringy looking back. And I know most people would be like, well, every generation looks back at the things they wore when they were younger and make fun of it, right? Times change, trends change, right? But no, okay? That is not true for millennials. We are the outliers because we made these. Hashtag mermaiding. What? Seriously, dude, if I saw somebody wearing this shirt and I look below their waist and I see two regular old human legs instead of a bottom of a fish, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking the fuck out. But also if I look up and there's a reverse mermaid, like a fish head coming out of the top, I'd also freak the fuck out, but for a different reason. Dude, and we got another shitty millennial t-shirt. Fridays, we be like, squad goals. What does your shirt mean? Okay, on Fridays, we are definitely squad goals. Don't catch us on a Thursday, though, between you and me. We are insufferable on Thursdays. On Thursdays, we go to the beach and we steal people's food. On Thursdays, we be like, seagulls. To wrap it up, I think millennial fashion was very tongue-in-cheek, you know, very self-aware, but it gets old pretty quick, you know? You can only be so self-aware until it's like a little annoying. Instead of like tongue-in-cheek, it should have been shirt in fire. Burn it. Now let's move on. Hobbies. I think going forward, I want to clarify something. When I'm making fun of millennials, I'm basically making fun of white millennials. We are the worst part of everything throughout all of history because we don't bring anything new to the table. You know what I mean? We just eat the scraps, the things that were already there, but then we turn around and tell everybody that we made them. And even if we do bring something new to the table, it's not good. People of color share their delicious food, creative music, their beautiful fashion and films and literature. And then white people are just like, hey, have you met my girlfriend? Yeah, she's on the other end of this leash, sort of walks around like a dog, and I get a boner about it. And yes, I am kink shaming. If you're bringing that stuff out in public, we can make fun of you. I don't do that though. Hobbies. What do we like? What do millennials like? Honestly, pretty controversial take here, but I don't think millennials and their hobbies are that different from Gen Z and their hobbies. How do you do, fellow kids? Me personally, I did a lot of the same stuff that Gen Z teenagers do, I think. I played video games, I went skateboarding, hung out with my friends, I posted on social media. You know, I would drink alcohol and smoke weed. Millennials have the same hobbies as Gen Z, but we just do them wrong, I think. And this TikTok right here illustrates that perfectly.
And I'm proud to be a millennial with my side part and skinny jeans. And I won't be told what to wear or how to use emojis. Would you kindly shut the fuck up? Ain't nobody asked you for your opinion anyway. Here's a message from millennials to Gen Z. Stay in your motherfucking lane.
Who knew? Who knew that you could take that freaking patriotic nationalist propaganda and make it even worse? Take that to the Ministry of Propaganda.
Talk to the Minister of Propaganda.
I also don't know if that song is propaganda. I just wanted to use that video clip.
Propaganda.
Why would you make this? She really wrote this, recorded it, posted it, and thought it was a serve. On second thought, I think it was, okay? This is camp. She Carly Kloss that shit, dude. She was looking camp right in the eye.
Stay in your motherfucking lane.
We just do everything just a little wrong, like a little too much, you know? Like we can't just like Harry Potter and leave it at that. You gotta go to Harry Potter trivia nights, and then you gotta put your Hogwarts house in your Instagram bio. And then you get bumper stickers that say Baby Muggle on board. And then you get the fucking Deathly Hallows tattooed on the back of your neck for some reason. And then you make shit like this. We defended the stone. We found the chamber. We rescued the prisoner. We were chosen by the goblet. We joined the order. We learned from the prince, and we mastered the hollows. We are the Harry Potter generation. You didn't do any of those things. Here's what you did. You guys are treating this shit like it's a religion. They're books. Imagine if somebody started a whole religion based off a book. That'd be insane. And dude, this graphic is just so ugly looking, like, which is a great segue to millennial interior design. That's a big hobby for millennials. You know, we're getting to the age where we're starting to become homeowners, which gives a lot of artistic freedom to people to decorate their home. My girlfriend is fucking amazing at interior design, and she made our house look cool as hell. But there are a lot of millennials out there who just fill their homes with very questionable things. Chuggy things, as you could say. If you never heard the term chuggy, it basically describes the things that the people who I went to high school with are really into. Like girl boss merch, Minion memes, anything that features that keep calm design, Disney adult stuff.
Classy Disney.
There's a lot of overlap with chuggy and millennial style, but the one thing at the pinnacle where these two things meet is a brand called Ray Dunn. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's pottery, like mugs and like pots and shit, where it just has the thinnest font. So thin you gotta squint to read it. It'll be a jar and it just has coffee on it. Like that's where you just put your coffee. Which is honestly a little restricting. That's kind of annoying, right? If I buy a jar, I want to put whatever I want in there. Don't limit me to just coffee, right? Also, it's probably like blasphemy to put anything in the coffee jar other than coffee, right? You put like flour in there and a little demon pops out like, so you've chosen death. Consider your time on Earth. Ray Dunn. But yo, millennials go fucking crazy for this shit. They go on all fours, they're barking like a dog, and their fucking boyfriend's got a leash on their neck. Dude, there's one video I gotta find.
My first part-time job was at Marshall's, and Marshall's is owned by the TJX Corporation that owns Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, a bunch of those stores. And all of them carry this Ray Dunn brand stuff that was shown in the video. So the first time I ever did an opening shift for Marshall's, I was told by my manager to watch out for the Ray Dunn women. And I was like, what's a Ray Dunn woman? They basically told me that it was this group of women who would go to the Home Goods across the freeway from our Marshalls and then to our Marshalls every single morning and buy out all of the Ray Dunn stuff that we had.
Fucking millennials, man. You put the word Potter in anything, they'll go feral for it.
It's Wednesday at a home goods store where a group of women waits for a shipment of Ray Dunn pottery.
And dude, Ray Dunn isn't the only culprit in this weird trend to just put fucking whatever words you want on anything. Let's take a look at some here. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man, I can't even read these. Sometimes I open my mouth and my mother comes out. Okay, what do you mean? Hey, you're my son, I love you. What does that mean? Whenever she opens her mouth, her mother like comes out, like of the closet? I fuck with it. Sometimes out my mouth and my mom tells me she's gay. I was born to be wild, but only until 9 p.m. or so. You've had too much wine? Me neither. That's also another thing with being a millennial. I think we're like all functioning alcoholics, and it's like promoted with that stuff too. It's like, yo, here's a wine glass the size of a wine bottle. You're gonna drink the whole thing right now in front of me. Do it. Like I said before, the hobbies of the millennial, they're just like anyone else, okay? But we just do them incorrectly. So stay in your motherfucking lane. Okay, and finally, humor. I could talk about this for hours. First, let me ask you a question. When you think of millennial humor, what do you think of? The Office, Friends, Big Bang Theory, even. And that's fair, but people of all ages watch those shows. The millennial humor that I think of is like Tumblr adult, awkward turtle sense of humor, you know what I mean? Here's some examples. You know when you're doing a bit with your friend, you're joking around, and then some other person enters that conversation right when it's getting like really, really strange, and then that other person is like, what did I just walk into? Or when something weird happens to like a group of people, and then one person is like, so that just happened. Like, God, it pisses me off so much. What are some other examples? Okay, like early internet shit. Like when somebody saw a piece of content that they really liked, it's like on Tumblr or Reddit or something, they'd respond and they'd type out, "You, sir, have just won the internet." But I get it. Back then, internet memes and humor, it was so simple. Scumbag Steve, we get it. Bad Luck Brian, easy. Set up in the top text, punchline on the bottom text, and that was easy for people to understand. I think nowadays you have to be so like dialed into internet and meme culture to even begin to understand like modern memes, I guess. For example, here's a TikTok that showed up on my For You page just the other day. Yeah, dude, you show that to me at like age 15, fucking probably would have laughed still. But you know the point I'm trying to make. Like that video is like referencing other memes, other formats, and other sounds too, and like reworking them into one. And it's also like self-referencing too. It's a fucking mess, dude, but it made me laugh really hard. So I totally understand why a lot of millennials still cling on to that old style of internet humor. Because other millennials my age went to university to get their degrees while I stayed at home and practiced my bunny rabbit shadow puppet. Obviously they didn't have time to stay current with the memes and like TikTok trends. They were busy being adults, I guess. But it's my job to like watch videos and talk about them all day. So it's like, that's why I like to think I'm a cool millennial. But still, even though I understand why millennials act like this and post things like this, it's still very funny to me. Dude, like when I see a selfie of a 30-year-old dude who's like super excited about something and it's one of these. Or my personal favorite, when like a 30-year-old dude gets a haircut and it's one of these. Dude, it's fucking so funny, it's bullshit. I don't know, I could go on about this all day, but I think every generation goes through this. We're not the cool young ones anymore, and that's fine. Okay, we gotta let go. It's okay. But at the same time, when I'm in my 40s, and I'm seeing Gen Z go through what we are going through right now, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be me. Alright, honestly though, no matter what generation you belong to, you gotta eat. Which brings us to today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Folks, I've been eating HelloFresh every week for like more than 2 years now, and here's why. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. And you can count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. I know cooking takes a lot of time and effort, and getting a delicious, healthy meal on the table is an accomplishment in itself that is worth celebrating. And why don't you let HelloFresh help you out? With 50 weekly menu and market items to choose from, so you can spend less time worrying about dinner and more time focusing on the bigger things in life. And with HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients, that means less time spent meal prepping and less time spent at the grocery store. And on top of all that, the food is friggin' delicious. HelloFresh has more 5-star reviews than any other meal kit, so you know you'll be getting something scrumptious. They have tons of different options every week to fit your diet, and with HelloFresh, produce gets from the farm to your doorstep in under a week to ensure peak freshness. And like I've said tons of times before, one of the best parts of HelloFresh is their flexibility. You can pick how many meals you want, increase the number of servings, add extra lunches and desserts, and if you need to change your delivery day or skip a week entirely, it can all be done easily right in the HelloFresh app. And not to mention, you're helping the environment as well when you eat HelloFresh. Because compared to grocery shopping, HelloFresh cuts down on your food waste by at least 25%. So you're helping Mother Nature while you get to eat delicious food. So that just happened. And guess what? HelloFresh is hooking up the citizens of Curtistown with an incredible deal. And all you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com and use code Curtistown16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Yeah, you heard me. 16. Like I said before, we've been eating HelloFresh every week for more than 2 years now, and we absolutely love it, and we look forward to it every week. So give it a try. I promise you, you won't regret it. Okay, thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video and so many others in the past. Back to me. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button because 1 like equals 1 epic pizza. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. I know this is a little different from my usual style, but you know, sometimes I got a thing I want to talk about and then I talk about it. But yeah, you can press the subscribe button because I make a video all the time. And as soon as you do, you become a valued citizen of Curtistown. If you didn't know, Curtistown is the best place to live in the world. And I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me. It is the law. You can check the description for the things I do. Instagram, Twitter, podcast, all that bullshit. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but I gotta go. New Raid Dunn just dropped. Peace. Folks.
Hey guys, before we get into the video, did you know that I stream on Twitch every week? Doing a lot of card unboxing. We did a Digimon, and then me and Jarvis just did a first edition Pokemon box. So it's just twitch.tv/CurtisConnor. It's a lot of fun. If that's your thing, then check it out. If not, enjoy the video. Folks! I know you guys have been pretty upset with me because I stopped doing my my usual intro. I've been doing it for years, and then I just kind of stopped. And you guys are mad at me, understandably so. So I thought, you know what? I was in the wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back. Hey sisters! Guys, I'm not feeling very motivated. I don't wanna do anything. I don't even wanna film this freaking video. If only there were people out there who stood on stages and yelled a bunch of vague, vapid, generalized nonsense in my face. But no one would be crazy enough to do that, right?
The point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear. And all the lessons that I learned here on stage. Why were you scared in your
Everything you people told me, I didn't have to tell you.
No, motivational speakers, you've heard of them. But what are they really? Is this a motivational speaker?
You can do it, man.
Yes, technically it is, but that's not what the video is about, obviously. I want to talk about motivational speakers in general before we get into the main event, because that whole profession is just so fascinating to me. Like the thought of someone getting on stage and being like, you can do it. Thank you, that'll be $800. It's so fucking crazy to me, man. And before you say it, I know. I go up on stage and I talk about my dick and balls for an hour. But my tickets are only like 40 bucks, so it's fine. If you're watching this video and a motivational speaker has actually helped you like improve your life, become more confident or something, cool. That's great. I'm proud of you. But most of the time, these motivational speakers are just saying the most generic shit in the world and charging hundreds of dollars for it. And it's just so funny to me. Like, I love comparing motivational speaking to stand-up comedy because there's a lot of similarities. There's crowd work, jokes, way too many white guys. The main difference is like comedians usually have like the handheld mic, but the motivational speakers, man, they got the fucking Britney Spears microphone, dude. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, actually, I gotta start using a gamer headset as a microphone when I'm doing stand-up, dude. Holy fuck. So I said, babe, that's not very pog of you. But no, it's funny to compare motivational speaking to stand-up because like with stand-up, there's like a pretty clear path, like a clear progression. You know, you start doing some open mics in your city and then maybe, you know, once you get out there a bunch, you start getting booked on some shows and keep at it, you get better. Maybe an opportunity opens up, a showcase, maybe an audition for like a cool show or something. Like that makes sense, but how do you become a motivational speaker, right? Are there motivational speaker open mics at dingy bars that I'm not aware of? Because if there are, please fucking tell me and I will go to every single one of them. Okay, thanks everybody for coming. Give it up for your host. Yeah, all right. Yeah, if you don't mind, man. This is, I just got some new material to work out, so bear with me. I believe in you guys. I think you guys could do it, okay? And I'm gonna change someone's life today. Sir, what do you do for a living?
Oh, come on, man. Leave me out of this. Come on. You're just gonna roast me or something.
No.
Come on, man. Go
No,
to the
sir,
next guy.
I'm a motivational speaker. This is...
Oh, I love this.
Why are you all laughing?
I love this. This is really fun. Are we having a lot of fun, guys?
I'm a motivational speaker, guys. I'm motivating you. I'm here to uplift you. I'm here to make you feel better about yourself. I don't want you to be laughing.
Genius, you're a genius.
Can I just do my speech then, if you guys are just gonna keep laughing?
This fucking guy.
I believe in you guys.
Wow. Hey, Lauren, you know that new sound you've been looking for?
You guys can do it.
Listen to this.
If you set your mind on it, I think you can achieve the goals. You can pass the finish line. First place.
Is that how it happened? I feel like there's a lot of overlap with entrepreneurs and motivational speakers. Every entrepreneur is a motivational speaker and vice versa. And I think that's because a lot of these entrepreneurs are so disconnected from the real world that they think anybody can do what they did if they just like put in the work or Not making excuses, you know, all that generic shit. But I think the perfect example of this is someone like Grant Cardone. He's a business boy and he does a lot of like motivational seminars that are supposed to like help your mindset and also help your business. Also, Grant Cardone's last name is what a mechanic says when he's done a long day of work. Cardone, let's listen to this snippet of one of his speeches.
I've called on people I didn't want to be with. I've done things I didn't want to do, okay? It is not about doing what you love. It's about doing whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality, to be closed and stay closed.
First off, music's way too fucking loud. It isn't about what makes you happy. It makes you cash. Okay, I have little pennies falling out of my head. But seriously though, what did he say there? What did Grant really say there? Nothing. He didn't say a fucking thing. And look at how expensive it is to see him live. $2,500. And that's the cheapest option. Again, if these people help you out, congrats. I have a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, I'm happy for you. But to me, a lot of these motivational speakers are just con men preying on the emotionally vulnerable, which brings us to today's topic. I was scrolling through TikTok, as one does, when I stumbled upon a video from this guy named Owen Cook. So let's watch that.
Come to the front for a sec. Come to the front. I just want you to, I want everybody to be able to see you clearly. Come to the front. Yeah. Loud. The reason I brought you is I want you to share loud. Say hi.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
How's he sound?
Good.
Well, that's it. Oh, I thought there'd be more. Cause what the fuck? Watch him get fixed. That's what my dog's vet said after cutting his balls off. My dog's balls. He didn't say, my vet didn't say, watch him get fixed, and then cut his own balls off. Back to the video. That guy just said words louder. That's the solution, huh? That's what fixes all your problems. Lose your job? No big deal. Wife divorce you? Easy. Got yelled at by the librarian because you're yelling too much in the library? Shh. Fuck. Sorry. So obviously when I saw this video, I went straight to his profile to see what else he has going on. And folks, it's a fucking goldmine. So this Owen Cook fella, he goes around and does these motivational shows where he'll bring people up on stage with him and he'll try to like alphatize them. He'll try to fix all their problems with an alpha mindset and he'll turn all these beta cucks into these alpha fucks. It's kind of amazing. So I thought we'd go through his content today and see if we could learn anything. The one thing he's doing differently from the Grant Cardones of the world is his tour is actually free. I mean, like nothing's really free, so there's gotta be some sort of catch. He probably sells like CDs there, but the website says it's free. Still a little too expensive for what he's giving, but you know, to each their own. But also it's pretty cool. If we take a look at his website, it says his tour is a can't miss event. Is there a Mr. event?
Yes, there is, Curtis.
Hold up. I swear to God, like clockwork. Every time you see these like self-help gurus, motivational speakers, these alpha males, they can't fucking spell. Spell check, dude? That's for fucking betas, bro. B-A-Y-T-U-H. Beta. But anyways, Owen's style of motivation is very different from his peers. He takes a very interesting angle. So let's take a look at it.
Okay, pop over. So he's looking at the ground already. He's tense. Can you see how tense he looks right now? Say hello to the audience.
Hello.
Okay, so his voice can't project. And by the way, I hate to say it, you guys just insulted him, by the way. Oh. You wanna know why? You literally, do you wanna know my greatest fear of being in a wheelchair? Not the wheelchair. I'm not afraid of a wheelchair. You know what scares me? Everybody's gonna be too nice.
Okay, I don't even know where to begin. First thing, pretty crazy to insult someone for not being able to make their voice project when you're talking into a microphone, sir.
Okay, so his voice can't project.
Of course he isn't talking as loud as you, man. A bit of an unfair advantage. That's like standing on stilts and fucking making fun of everybody for being short. And then this next thing he says, people cheer for this guy to be nice and like supportive for, you know, having the courage to go up.
And by the way, I hate to say it.
And he says that they're insulting him?
You guys just insulted him, by the way.
Not true. If people applauding and cheering for you is an insult, oh man. I'm constantly bullied. But then after that, he takes a pretty sharp turn and goes on to say that the worst part about being in a wheelchair is people being too nice to you.
Everybody's gonna be too nice.
And I think I'm gonna push back on that a little bit, just because of how inaccessible the fucking world is for people in wheelchairs. You know what I mean? Say if someone in a wheelchair couldn't get into their dentist's office because there's no wheelchair ramp, like it's not wheelchair accessible. I highly doubt the first thing they're saying is like, well, at least this isn't someone being nice to me. Man, what a fucking weird take, bro. Like, this is a thing about motivational speakers. They'll say the craziest shit and then just keep talking. Like they didn't even say it. Like, no, go back. Please explain yourself. But anyways, a lot of his TikToks are just like little clips that he pulled from a 54-minute video on his YouTube channel of this entire seminar. And I unfortunately watched the entire thing. And I just want to show you guys some of the highlights of that seminar, because when I was done watching it, I had to wipe dust off of my chin because my jaw was on the floor the whole damn time. So I made a little montage just to show you what the vibes were like at this seminar.
If I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, if I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, why'd the human cross the road?
His dick was caught in the chicken.
If I'm speaking to you like this right now, and I'm speaking to you like this right now, they can't even hear you. I'm speaking like this right now.
His dick was caught in the chicken.
Be a man, figure it out. You ever have a friend your age die?
No.
Soon you will, if you're lucky.
I took a few lines out of context for the sake of comedy, obviously, but I promise you, even with context, it makes no sense. It honestly might make less sense with context. You can probably tell so far, Owen's method is a little unique. It's a little crazy. Instead of inspiring people with positive affirmations and good advice, he goes the entirely opposite way and just insults them, straight up bullying people and calling it a motivational speech. And you know what? Call me crazy. I don't think that's the best method to motivate people. Like this poor guy, who, may I add, he said he's been watching Owen for 5 years.
How long have you known about me?
About 5 years. And he's still having problems, which, you know, kind of makes you think that the things that he's teaching don't fucking do anything. That's just a theory. A game theory. But this poor guy, man, he goes to a seminar so he can learn tips on how to become more confident, because maybe he has a lot of people in his life who put him down. And when he gets to the seminar to avoid all the bullies in his life, he gets bullied by this fucking lumberjack ass. You go to a motivational speaker to make you feel better. Owen's doing the opposite, man. That's like if you went to go see a doctor because you have a broken leg, but instead of the doctor fixing your broken leg, he just breaks your other leg too. And then you're in a wheelchair and people are gonna be too nice to you. Ugh. I've compiled a few clips of him just bullying, so let's watch.
The type of person you'll never meet, ever. Because you're just a little three. And not only are you 3, but you're here to get help, and instead of getting help, you got laughed at by a woman and laughed at by the entire crowd. And then a bunch of people, even quieter and more derpy looking than you, are gonna form in a group. Yeah, you're about to say something, I can tell? No, okay, of course. So, okay. When I do that, by the way, what I'm doing is teaching.
It's hard to watch, man. And also that last clip is so fucking crazy, man.
What I'm doing is teaching.
You know, when I do that, I'm teaching. You know, I'm teaching. You know that? You guys know that, right? I'm teaching. I'm being a good guy.
Because you're just a little 3.
You know when I pantsed him and then gave him a swirly and stole all his lunch money, then stuffed him into a locker and then threw the locker into the ocean? It's a life lesson. You're just bullying him, man. And the last time I checked, that's not what teachers do. All right, class, can anybody tell me what 5 times 6 is? Yes, you. I think it's 25. 25, you said? With a question on the board there? Fuck, good job, man. Yeah, good answer. Holy shit. Class, Albert Einstein's here. Albert Einstein's here in the fucking classroom. Holy shit. Huge fan. Can I get your autograph? Oh, wait, sorry, it's 30. Sorry, I got 30. No. If Albert Einstein says 5 times 6 is 25, I guess it is. Inventing new math over here. Fuck, man. I thought you died. I fucking straight up thought you died. But look at you, Albert Einstein, in my class. Holy shit, guys. Okay, you don't have to be so mean. I'm trying my best. Shut the fuck up, man. Nobody even asked you what 5 times 6 is. What? You literally asked me. I asked the class. I didn't ask you. I'm in the class. Fuck you, man. That was a low blow. What the fuck? You're ugly. I look exactly like you. You see? That's ridiculous. To me, it seems like like when Owen was a kid, he would get bullied by someone, and every time the bully would be like, oh, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. So that's what he thinks teaching is. But hey, Owen is a self-proclaimed alpha male, so we have to listen to him. Let's see what else this alpha male has to say.
Just never be a beta. Just never, ever do it. It is death. Never, ever do it. Okay? Okay? The only thing good is if you're like in jail and you're about to get shot. You're like, okay, you know? Other than that, if you're in a free society, don't do it. It just doesn't happen. It cannot happen. And by the way, the sooner you accept this, the easier life gets. You're like, oh, life is actually awesome when you accept it. As long as you don't accept it and you're like, I just want someone to like me for the real beta me, your life's gonna be freaking miserable. People around you will be miserable and you will be miserable. So just get over it. Okay, it doesn't mean to walk around paranoid. An alpha male is comfortable with themselves. The number one trait of an alpha is self-comfort. So just be comfortable with yourself. Stop being uncomfortable with yourself and hiding.
Bro, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Oh, this shit pisses me off, man. The only time you're allowed to be a beta male is if you're about to get shot in prison. Okay, if I'm about to get shot in prison, I will be anything that will make me not get shot in prison, right? If I was in prison and some guy was like, be a parent, here I go. This obsession with like being like a type of male, like categorizing, it's so fucking weird, man. This is my impression of Owen Cook seeing a beta fish. How could you? Thank fucking God he isn't actually charging money for this, because wow. And I really feel for the audience, man. If you are going to this, you are in a bad spot. If this is what you need to help you out, you've tried everything else. And I'm sorry you're going through that. But it's so crazy to think that someone watched him say all this and they're like, it's true. When the real reaction should just be,
okay, it doesn't mean to walk around paranoid. An alpha male is comfortable with themselves. The number one trait of an alpha is self-comfort. So just be comfortable with yourself. Stop being uncomfortable with yourself and hiding.
What? And hey man, I'm sorry, but you can't call yourself an alpha male when you're dressed like that. Sorry, but he's dressed like a fucking Zoomies manager. What's going through your head when you put that fit on? So top half, I'm thinking craft beer enthusiast, and the bottom half of me, let's go 7th grader. But hey, maybe I'm wrong about all this. Maybe he is a super alpha male, and I just can't tell.
He's getting feedback, right? Now, why am I so motivated?
Okay, never mind. I know the entire concept of alpha and beta males is not true, and it's so fucking stupid when people believe that. But it is so funny to see someone who calls himself an alpha male swing their feet back and forth like they're a toddler eating Cheerios. You always have to be an alpha male. An alpha male is the strongest, toughest, most masculine man in the room at all times. Unlike you, you're ugly and short and stinky, and you're never gonna accomplish anything unless you're about to get shot in prison. I am the alpha. I am the strong one. I'm tough. I'm gonna live forever. You're not. I wanna watch Paw Patrol. Okay, I think you guys get it. That's all we'll look at in today's video. I hope you learned something today. I know I did. I think the main takeaway from this video, the main message that I wanna get across is you don't need a motivational speaker to make your life better. You don't need them. And you know what? Motivation, like, what is it, man? What even is it? It's a social construct, okay? Motivation is a social construct, and we need to reject it. We've all been fed lies that being motivated and driven are good qualities. No. Motivation is nothing but a byproduct of the Industrial Revolution, and we shouldn't be engaging in it. It's poison. Can't find a job? Good. Give up. You're a beta male? Awesome. You're a beta fish? Do not be motivated, okay? Even me motivating you to not be motivated is bad, and so you should do the opposite of what I'm saying. So be motivated. But at the same time, why motivate when you can motive 9?
Nice!
Now let's hear a word from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Sleeper. Fantasy sports. They've been around forever, right? They're a lot of fun, but they're usually done on super old platforms that don't make any sense. They're intimidating, they're confusing, just bleh. Luckily, Sleeper is here to solve that problem. Folks, if you've never heard of Sleeper before, it's time to wake up. Sleeper is the best app to host your fantasy football, basketball, and esports leagues. And Sleeper delivers an innovative, seamless, and clean mobile experience. So clean you could eat off of it. Don't, but you could. And oh yeah, did I mention it's completely free? Because it is. And unlike older, boring fantasy platforms,
Sleeper has personality. It has interactive features like text and voice chat built right into the app. So you don't have to leave the app, go to your group chat to talk smack to your friends about how much better your team is doing. You can do it all within the app. And it comes with no ads. Isn't that amazing? Ads suck, except for this one. Sleeper's mission is to connect people over sports. And I think that's great. I love that. And look, I know my audience. I know some of you may not be into traditional sports. I get it. But I know that I got a bunch of epic gamers who watch my channel, okay? And that's why I think it's so cool that Sleeper includes esports into their platform. And hey, that's probably why millions of players have made the switch over to Sleeper. I mean, it is the fastest growing fantasy platform after all. Folks, there's just no better option out there. They've got a super easy to use design, a brand new matchmaking feature to help people interested in playing to find a league that fits their needs. And oh yeah, everything is entirely free. So what are you waiting for? Even if you've never given fantasy sports a try, now's the perfect time to give it a go. So click the link in my description, download Sleeper on the App Store or Google Play, find out why millions of people have made the switch over to Sleeper for their fantasy sports fix. And obviously it helps me out a bunch when you check out the sponsors, so everybody wins here, man. We're all winners, unlike in sports. All right, thank you so much to Sleeper for sponsoring this video. Appreciate you. Hope you guys check them out. Back to me.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you laughed. Hope you feel motivated and inspired. You can like the video if you want, because 1 like equals 1 beta fish that I will turn into an alpha fish. You can leave a comment if you want. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've ever been to a motivational seminar, and let me know if it helped you in any way. I'm very curious. And you can press the subscribe button if you want, because I make videos all the time. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. And you can check the description for the other things I do. I have a weekly podcast called Very Really Good. I'm doing bonus episodes on my Patreon there now. My Twitch, I'm doing a lot of card openings on there now. It's a lot of fun. My gaming channel, you know, my Instagram, my Twitter, all that bullshit is right down there in the description. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but I unfortunately have to go. I have to go teach someone a lesson, if you know what I mean. See ya. Alright, folks. As you can tell, this video looks a little different from my usual ones. I don't know if you could tell, but this video is strictly for girls. Yeah, this is a gals only video. Sorry, fellas, you're gonna have to wait till the blue version comes out on my Patreon. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't have a Patreon. But my podcast does. Go check it out. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about gender. And yeah, let's get it out of our systems. Gender? I hardly know. Them? Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm an educated figure when it comes to gender, or when it comes to anything, really. I just think people should be able to identify as whatever gender they want to identify as. I've actually never understood why people cared so much. It really does not matter. All the outrage towards that is insane.
Oh, but these transgender people are gonna start using the men's bathroom.
Okay, you think they want to? Have you seen a men's bathroom? It's just disgusting, man. I've seen poop on the ceiling before. But more specifically, we're not going to talk about just gender in general. We're going to talk about gendered marketing. If you don't know what that is, here's a definition I wrote all on my own. Gendered marketing consists of differentiating consumers based on their gender through tailoring one or several elements of the marketing campaign or product features based on gender stereotypes. I wasn't reading it off a website. I was watching SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants is a funny show.
So in simple terms, blue stuff for boys, pink stuff for girls. Or like when they call a purse for men a merce, or sandals for men mandals. I've also seen leggings for men called meggings. Men don't have legs, I guess. No legs, just megs. This is what I look like when I'm not wearing any pants. But some of these examples get extremely ridiculous, and those are the products that we're going to be looking at today. So I think one of the main categories that gendered marketing is the most prevalent is with personal hygiene. Perfect example are those like all-in-one shampoo / conditioner / body wash / lube / ketchup concoctions that are like only advertised towards men. Like this Irish Spring 5-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body, face, 24-hour deodorizer. Dude, that sounds like fucking RuPaul lyrics, man. Shampoo, conditioner, body, face, 24-hour deodorizer. And although these are marketed towards men, I'm like 100% sure this shit was invented by some pissed off wife who's just had it up to here with their stupid fucking husband who was just not washing his body correctly. One day she was finally snapped and was like, okay, just use that, okay? The very least, just use this. I can literally smell your ass through your breath. Also, speaking of smelling ass, I'm really happy that they just called this shampoo for men and not man poo. It's just so frustrating that all the girls get all the pretty names for their shampoo, like smooth and silky, full and plush. And the guy shampoos are like machine gun smell, odor oil shampoo. And that sounds crazy, but that's not even that big of a stretch. Because look at this fucking bottle of shampoo. Hound's Head 10W30 super refined shampoo. Man-made, salon grade. And that one's fucking crazy, but look at their original branding. Super refined shampoo for men. High performance hair care. Maplewood tobacco oil scented. You're gonna smell like a garage after a nice shower. Shampoo Plus means that this product is formulated to be more than just a shampoo. It can be used from the top of your head to the bottom of your piston. Ew. Okay. Is that supposed to be your cock? Do not use this on your legs. It can only go from top of head to bottom of penis. Use it on your legs. May God have mercy on your soul. Like, dude, if you squint at this, it looks like fucking motor oil, dude. This is the shampoo that Lightning McQueen uses. Or should I say, Lightning McLean. Kerchow.
Hey, Dad!
Like, if this is what it takes for you to buy shampoo and use shampoo, you are a child. You are a little baby boy. It's not manly to use this. It's childish, right? Like, this is the shampoo equivalent of a parent pretending a spoonful of Cheerios is an airplane so they can fucking feed their stupid baby. You know what I mean? When you're like, careful, a second spoon of Cheerios just hit the tower. This is the same thing, but instead of that, it's fucking, all right, tilt your head back, Ron. Here comes the motor oil. And in my research of manly hygiene products, I found grenade soap, brass knuckle soap, and gun soap. Hey guys, not everything has to be violent. You can have just a nice, relaxing shower with a normal bar of soap and regular shampoo. You can hang out without just being like, and trust me, the rabbit hole of like hygienic products that are advertised towards men is crazy deep. During my research, I stumbled upon a pretty interesting company that makes makeup for men, and it's called War Paint.
It is makeup for men, and it's called War Paint.
It's not called makeup, it's War Paint.
War Paint for Men is a men's makeup brand designed specifically for a male audience, and the main aim for me is to change the whole thinking around men's makeup.
I think you can tell by just looking at me, I've never been to war. Like, if I was drafted into the army, it'd be like a personality hire. Like, I'm not a soldier in any meaning of the word, but even I am offended by this, dude. I don't think using a little bit of makeup to cover up your eye bags is the same as someone painting their face to risk their life in the admirable fight for crude oil. And it's so weird because products like this are always advertised towards men like, this is to help you be confident and comfortable in your own masculinity. And it's like, dude, if your masculinity is already so fragile that you can't just walk into a fucking Sephora and ask one of the 1 million employees working for some fucking makeup to put under your eyes, then a product called War Paint is not gonna change anything. If anything, you're just gonna be extra insecure because when someone comes up to you and is like, oh, you're wearing makeup, you're like, no, it's War Paint. Actually, this is like a perfect time to use that fucking Good Doctor meme, dude. Is that makeup? It's War Paint! And listen, I'm sorry we're focusing so much on men's products right now, but I just think it's so funny when companies make products specifically for men. Like, the entire world isn't already for men. And I got another great example. This is called Savage for Him. It's laundry detergent sheets. Let's go ahead and read this website. Detergent built for men. Transform your daily grind into a bold statement. Savage for Him provides a powerful cleaning experience without smelling like a bitch. Jesus, man. Last part seemed a little unnecessary. What does a bitch even smell like? Comment below what a bitch smell like. So that's super funny, but what's even funnier is the picture right underneath this one. They made this little diagram showing why Savage for Him is better than regular laundry detergent, and it's so fucking good. Let's look at it. All right, so first up, regular laundry detergent's got floral scent, and that's bad. Savage for Him, manly scent. This one is heavy plastic jugs, and that's bad. And Savage for Him is a lightweight box. Okay, hold on. Isn't the whole thing with hypermasculinity like,
I'm super strong. I'm strongest man ever.
so why is this bad that it's a heavy plastic jug, right? That guys love heavy plastic jugs. Seriously, if Savage for Him really wanted to cater to men, they should ship these in like a stone box. This should be 100 pounds, dude. Okay, next one, it says, this one is difficult to store, but this one, easy to store. Also wrong. I mean, maybe this one is so difficult to store because it's so heavy, right? You can't get it up on the shelf. It's so heavy, right, fellas? You guys fucking know, dude. There's nothing heavier than laundry detergent. Hard to measure. No measuring needed. That's wrong, too. Laundry detergent is the easiest thing to measure. There's a cup. There's lines on it. You pour it, you put it in. This diagram is making it seem like men are like children, incapable of doing anything without fucking it up. Like, is that what men are? Don't answer that, actually. Don't. And last but not least, pouring leaves a mess versus easy to use sheets. Okay, yeah, so I guess the average man is a fucking infomercial actor. Okay, let's see what else is on Savage for Him. How to use... What the fuck? I didn't see this yet. How to use laundry sheets. Beat the shit out of some fucking pussy. Kill him, fucking fuck him up. Do your laundry. Motorcycle! Oh my god, guys, come on. Okay, I think that's enough about products for men. Let's move on to the girl stuff. Over the years, there's been a lot of, frankly insulting products marketed towards women. I think it's gotten a little better, but it's still pretty brutal sometimes. But like 10, 15 years ago, dude, shit was crazy. You had the Bic pens for her, you know, because girls can't use blue ink. Blue's for boys. You had those old Secret commercials.
Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
And then you had awesome products like Chick Beer. If you didn't know, it was beer for chicks. It was low in calories, and they made the packaging look like a little purse. They tie an outfit together once you're tying one on. It's just so wild because all of these products, they're pointless, but also just like so condescending. Like every product for women is like, oh, you want to use the same stuff that the boys do? Aw, that's so cute. That's so cute that you want to do what we do. Yeah, sure. I'll let you have that. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Just let me use this pink paint and I'll get it ready for you. Like these. Dulcolax Stool Softener. It's blue. It's for boys. #1 doctor recommended ingredients. All right, what does the girl one look like? From the makers of Dulcolax Pink. Dulco Ease Pink. Stool Softener. #1 OBGYN recommended ingredient. Also, I love that they made the packaging pink, but they still thought women weren't gonna get it, so they fucking wrote it on the box too. You see it? It's pink. You love this shit. And one more thing that bugs me about this. Dulco Ease Pink says it gently relieves constipation, but the blue one just says constipation relief. So does the blue Dulcolax not do it gently? Like, does it relieve constipation in like a really brutal, rough, manly way?
Okay, so I've been constipated for weeks.
Who's weeks? Why would they make you do something like that?
What? No, I've been constipated for a while.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, here, take this. Oh, sorry. The heck? This is Dulco Ease Pink. You're a boy. Sorry. Here you go. Just take one of those and your constipation will go away in no time. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Ow. Ow. What did you give? Ow. It hurts. What hurts?
Everything.
Good.
Ow.
It's working.
The new Dulcolax Stool Softener for Boys. With its patent-pending heart-stopping technology, you'll die a painful death and so will your constipation. Dulcolax. Go into the light. And the shitty thing about this is that they use these tactics on people right away. You give birth to a boy, they get blue clothes. You give birth to a girl, they get pink clothes. And like these weird fucking pointless gender roles get just fucking shoved down their throat before they even like talk. Like these bibs, for example. The boy gets one that says boy genius, and the girl gets one that says ready for my hashtag selfie. This is like a fun game for all of you guys. After this video's done, go to Google, search any random product, and then put for women or for men at the end, and you'll get some really good results. Because there is no boundaries. They will take any product and inject gender into it for no reason. Like these girly girl binoculars, you know, just in case you want to look at some faraway makeup.
Because you're a girly girl.
And what's interesting about the male counterpart is they're called North American binoculars. The fucking eagle on it. Ah, the two genders. Female North American. And after looking at pictures of all these products, I started wondering to myself, like, are these even effective? Like, do they work? They've been doing this forever, so marketing like this must be incredibly effective, right? Wrong! The only group that gendered marketing works on is men. Because we all have fucking caveman brains. We see a thing that says, oh, it's shampoo for men, and we go, that's me! But studies show that companies who use gendered marketing towards women to try to entice them to buy their product, it actually does the complete opposite. I'll read this direct quote. Gender labels threaten women more than men because women have long been marginalized by negative stereotypes, so they're more sensitive to marketing that tries to put them in a box. I also was curious, I wanted to do some more research about the whole blue for boys and pink for girls, because I never found out the origin. I just assumed it was they just picked colors one day, I guess. So I looked it up, and dude, here's the fucking tea. Pink used to be the boy color. Could have slayed so hard, boys. Look what they took from us, man. And the flip side of that, blue used to be the girl's color. Apparently back in the day, they viewed pink as like a close relative to the color red, and they saw red as a stronger, bolder color, so they assigned it to the men. So it's comforting to know that whatever colors were assigned to each gender, the reasoning behind it has always been a little sexist. I just think it's so 2000 and late to separate things based on gender, especially with products that do not need to be separated that way. Like with vitamins and shit, I guess that makes sense, but like tape? Or here's a good one. Ouija boards? That's gotta be the craziest one. Are there any girlies here with us right now? Yes. Queen. And although I should just end the video right here, I wanted to find out if there was any real difference between these gendered products. So I ordered the craziest ones I could find on the internet, and we're gonna test them out. So let's go!
Hey guys, I'm in my podcast studio because I have some family staying over at my house and I don't want to be even more annoying than I already am. So I scoured the internet to try to find some weird gendered products and I found quite a few. First off, we have dude wipes. I've never heard of these before, but they're extra large wipes, as you can see, because men have extra large assholes. They're sort of just gaping. Poop just sort of falls out sometimes. Fragrance free. Yeah, it's girly to have your ass smell good. I feel like we gotta get, it's either shit or no smell. So this says, back in the day, we founded dude products out of our apartment in Chicago. We were so tired of dealing with dry toilet paper during the aftermath of a lunchtime burrito. So I tried to find like a woman equivalent, you know, like dudette wipes or lady wipes. But every time I would like search up flushable wipes for women, like feminine wipes would pop up and it'd be like perfect for your intimate area and balance your pH levels. So they're talking about the vagina. And I don't have one of those. Thanks a lot, God. So I just have like the regular flushable wipes that are for just anyone. This says it was tested with plumbers. Like they wipe plumbers' asses. You know how you can always see a plumber's butt crack? That's when they would test it. When the plumber would be hunched over and they'd be like, oh, perfect, now's our opportunity. What? Plumber? I hardly know. Also, this got me thinking, the fact that there's a dude wipe and also just like a generic wipe for all genders, that's just more proof that girls don't poop. I'm on to you, ladies, okay? Nothing gets past me. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go test these out and see if there's any real difference between the dude wipes and the generic ones, I guess.
I went into the bathroom and immediately pulled out some sheets to compare the sizes when I was caught off guard by this hilarious sticker they put on the dude wipes. So I had myself a nice little giggle. And upon close inspection, the so-called extra large dude wipes are really not that much bigger than the generic wipes. I don't even know if they're bigger at all, they might just have different dimensions. But enough about the size, I gotta see if these wipes work the same. So I took a number 2 in the bathroom, and obviously I can't show you the details here, but both wipes worked perfectly fine. I flushed the wipes down the toilet and said goodbye. Another job well done. Or so I thought. After I flushed these wipes down the toilet, I saw a sign that said, please avoid putting any other object in the toilets. And I respect my office space, so I dove down there to get them back.
Okay, verdict, they're the same fucking thing. They both wipe your ass completely fine. Dude wipes are just about 2% bigger. Or maybe it's pronounced duty, I don't know. All right, next up we got an interesting product, earbuds. So yeah, these are called Sleep Pretty in Pink. And quiet snoring? Shouldn't it like quiet everything? Because this says noise reduction. The orange ones reduce all noise, but this one is just snoring. It actually amplifies everything else. On the packaging, there's nothing that says it's for women. It used to say earplugs for women, but they changed it. But on the back, on this little fucking barcode, it says Hero Sleep Pretty in Pink Women's Earplugs. Let's compare the size and the shape between these two.
I'd like to share with you what makes the Sleep Pretty in Pink earplugs such a wonderful product for women looking to block snoring, as well as fall asleep and stay asleep.
Okay, so we've got the regular all gendered earplugs, and then we've got the girl ones here. So let's check out the normal ones. Okay, nice. Now that's an earplug. Now the girl one immediately looks a lot smaller, right? Yeah, dude, it looks so much smaller.
You'll notice that the tip of the plug is nicely rounded to provide the highest degree of comfort.
It also doesn't get wider on the bottom, so I feel like that could just get swallowed up by your ear a lot easier, you know? Okay, so for reference, I'm just gonna try these out. Can't hear anything. Earplugs, we all know them. They could be nose plugs, who knows? Okay, now the girl ones. So right off the bat, they go in a lot. Kind of annoying. I'm more of a Bratz gal myself. These are like scary how, I feel like how easy they would be to just like get stuck in your ear. Or maybe they're right. Maybe girls have really, really tiny ear holes. I don't know. I will say it's kind of weird that I couldn't find specific earbuds just for men. But I mean, do men even need earplugs? They don't listen to begin with. Am I right, ladies? Like the video. Verdict, same fucking thing. These are just a little too small for my big, huge, manly ears. Okay, we got two more products that I want to try. This one really shocked me. Not as much as the next one we're going to be looking at, but this one especially really confused me. It's a hammer for girls. And it's suffocating! That was a close one. It feels pretty sturdy, you know? It feels like it would. Here's the one that I just have at my house that me and Jenny use when we're nailing. Oh yeah! They're in love. Okay, again, this is like one of the most insulting things ever, being like, hey, look, it's for you. You little, look, it's pink. You like that? You're a girl. I guess the only way to really test this out is to like hammer some nails, right? Yeah, man, big surprise, they're the same fucking thing. They both do the exact same thing. Hammer's a hammer, right? I actually low-key liked this one more. I don't know if because it's like newer, it felt better to like hammer. Oh my God, I just thought of a great name for it. A ham-her. A ham-her and a ham-his. I'm already like picturing how, like what a TV ad for this would look like. It'd be like,
girls love nails.
Nah, not those kind of nails. Huh? These nails. Hammer it with the fucking hammer.
Okay, so we have one more product here that has been pointlessly gendered. This one really caught me by surprise, and I'm sad that I have these. Turns out they made his and her Bibles. They've got the New International Version, Boys Bible, and then they've got the New International Version, the Ultimate Bible for Girls. And the differences are crazy. I'll read you the back of this. Grow into the young man God wants you to be. Dig deep into God's Word and learn amazing new facts. Discover inspiring people and stories, and uncover all kinds of stuff that you never imagined was in the Bible. Helpful, fun, and often downright astonishing. The NIV Boys Bible features unique and meaningful content. Features, what's the big deal? Need to know biblical stories and people? Check it out. Interesting and funny facts about Bible times and characters. Grossology, gross and gory stuff you never knew was in the Bible. Grossology, if it oozes, bleeds, smells, or makes your spine tingle, it's in the Bible. God didn't avoid the messy parts of life. He left them in, so get ready to squirm. Okay, yeah, so they just got like a bunch of facts. It really does not look like the fucking good time that they're making it out to be, but now let's read the back of the Girls Bible. Packed with exciting features that help girls 8 to 12 better understand themselves in Scripture, the NIV Ultimate Bible for Girls teaches girls that the Bible is real, relevant, and best of all, that the story of God and His people is your story too. Features include book introductions, read about the who, when, where, and what. Dude, no shot. Okay, I haven't read the back of this before. Okay, Dream Girl. Use your imagination to put yourself in the story. No fucking way. Dude, you think in the Bible it says Y/N, dude? I can't believe they told you to insert yourself into the Bible. I wish the people stoning Jesus to death. It was so girl boss. What would it have been like to live on Noah's Ark? Or to see baby Jesus snugly sleeping in a hay-filled manger? Or how about seeing God create the world? This feature will help you imagine yourself in some of the most familiar and amazing Bible stories. Dude, I'm sorry, I gotta find one of these.
I flipped through the Lady Bible to find some amazing, dreamy story to insert myself into, but I realized the Bible isn't really a book you want to imagine yourself in. I definitely would not recommend shifting into the Bible.
Dude, the Dream Girl segments aren't even like cute. They're like scary.
Your sadness is heavier than the pack of belongings you carry on your back. It bends you over inside, sun, just as the death of her husband. You thought he would always be there to protect Naomi, but now there is no Naomi.
So there's a little peek into the gendered Bibles. Find it a little crazy that they can just do that. I feel like this should just be the Bible and that's it, but hey, what do I know? These are like the only things that are vastly different from the products that I've used. I don't know what that means, but it's gotta mean something. And maybe I'll figure it out by the time I film the conclusion of this video. So let's find out.
I had a feeling that the gendered products were going to work the same way because they're the same products, just advertised differently. I do want to apologize for not trying out the Dulcolax and the Dulco Ease Pink. It would have been tough to purposely induce constipation and then try both of those out. I don't know if I'm that devoted to my craft. The craziest thing about this video, obviously, is the fact that they made the Bible boy version and girl version. That is so fucking crazy to me. And of course, the boy one is like, the Bible's so gross and crazy and a whole lot of fun. And the girl one is like, wouldn't it be so fun to pretend your whole life is falling apart? And also, I know this is a touchy subject, and I want to preface this by saying I am not religious, like in the slightest, but I don't think you should be able to change religious texts in order to cater to certain genders. That's cheating. The Bible's fucking boring, and it should be kept as that, right? Don't try to fucking fluff it up, because if they can change that, and that's fine, what else have they changed over the years? Maybe at one point the Bible said that it actually was okay to be gay. We don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. What's the first syllable in Bible? I do wonder how much better the world would be if we didn't force societal gender norms onto people and have the absurdity reinforced subconsciously through North American binoculars and pink hammers. Maybe guys wouldn't feel so sad and confused all the time, because maybe sometimes a dude wants to buy a pink shirt, but then he doesn't because he's scared that his friends are going to call him gay, so he just ignores it and doesn't buy the pink shirt, and then later when he sees another man wearing a pink shirt, he gets super jealous and makes fun of that person because the only way he knows how to deal with that emotion is through anger. It's really fun to think about.
The pink shirt is a metaphor, by the way.
How about this? Going forward, we all make a pact, all right? We have to be on the same page, because I know some of you are getting to that age of, wanting to start a family and stuff. So I think if you have a baby, don't succumb to the societal pressure of putting a boy in blue and a girl in pink, okay? Because I think that's where all the problems begin. So I think instead, if you have a baby, dress it up like the skateboarding legend Tony Hawk. Because no one's gonna give a shit about their gender at that point. Everybody's gonna be way too busy crowding around that baby chanting, do a kickflip, 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 do a kickflip. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press a like button, because believe it or not, one like equals one laxative pill that I will take. Also, leave a comment, let me know the craziest gendered product you've ever seen. I'm curious. Maybe we'll do a part 2 to this. I don't know. I've said all I wanted to say, but who knows. Also, press the subscribe button, because as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. And if you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor. So you have to be nice to me. It's the law. You can check the description for all my other bullshit, my podcast, the Patreon for my podcast, Instagram, Twitter, all that crap. All right, that's it. I would stick around, but unfortunately, I have to go fish a woman's earplug out of my ear.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, yes, I'm getting a message from an older man.
Oh, that must be my dad.
Your dad. It's your dad. I knew that.
How'd you know that?
Okay, it seems like he died in a very tragic way. It was sad when he died. I think.
Yeah, it was sad.
Did it involve balls?
What?
Like did he die in a wrecking ball accident?
No, it was cancer.
Testicular? I'm getting my money's worth with that fushigi. Okay, folks. Happy New Year. TikTok is still terrible. So we've all heard the saying, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. But you know what? I don't agree with that. I could just not pay my taxes. Oh, what's gonna happen? They're gonna put me in jail? A place where I can continue to not pay my taxes? Sounds pretty good to me. I'm joking, by the way. I pay my taxes every year on time, and I love it. The one thing we can be sure of, though, is death. You know, dying and leaving all of your belongings to your loved ones, if you will. And it's scary, right? Death is scary because we don't know what happens. That's why nobody has ever had sex, okay? Nobody knows what it's like. And as skeptical as I am about the existence of a god or an afterlife, there's still a big part of me that wants to believe that my loved ones that have passed away are still out there somewhere, you know, watching over me, except when I'm shitting or evading my taxes. So for obvious reasons, death brings a lot of sadness, fear, and uncertainty to people. And when there's sadness, fear, and uncertainty, there's gonna be people trying to capitalize on that. Which brings us to the topic of today's video. Mediums. Just fucking wear a large already. Make a whole video about people who wear a size medium. Average ass bitch, dude. Go up or down. I'm talking about psychic mediums, obviously. Psychics who wear mediums. For those of you who are unfamiliar, a medium is someone who can like mediate communication between the dead and the living. And like a ghost, I'm gonna be transparent here for a second. A little while back, I did have a medium come on my podcast and give me like a reading. And I'm gonna be honest, it was actually kind of crazy. I am very gullible, so maybe that played a part, but she knew things about my dead family members that she should not have. It was crazy. So there are mediums who are like legitimate, trustworthy, professional, but you know, amidst the real mediums and the mediums of the Long Island variety, there are some bad ones. Oh yeah, mediums that are just in it for the cash, you know? Even though all of these people are dead, so I mean, kind of on brand. But no, there's people who are in it to just make a quick buck. South Park did like a whole episode about these people.
But I'm a psychic.
No, dude, you're a douche.
I'm not a douche. What if I really believe dead people talk to me?
Then you're a stupid douche.
Also, dude, I remember coming home from school every Wednesday. Me and my sister would watch the Montel Williams show. Because every Wednesday, he would bring on a medium named Sylvia Brown. Rest in peace, by the way. She loved talking to dead people so much that she became one. She would go on the Montel Williams show every week, and she would get stuff wrong all the time. And what's even funnier than that, they kept bringing her back every fucking week, no matter how many things she got wrong.
I lost my boyfriend tragically a few years ago. They never found him.
The reason why you didn't find him is because he's in water. You can't find somebody.
Well, it was September 11th. There was no, he was a fireman, but...
Well, if they were trying to put the fire out, Montel, they could have, you know,
Whoa. And sadly, the Montel Williams show was canceled, so where do these bad mediums go in the modern age? TikTok Live, of course, which is arguably the worst place on the internet. I swear, dude, the only people that go live on TikTok are like future Batman villains. They are fucking insane, dude. They are doing the weirdest shit ever. I hate it. But the medium we're gonna be talking about today goes by the name of Psychic Natalia. She does these TikTok live streams where she communicates with people's dead loved ones for a price, of course. And look, like I said, the jury is still out on whether people can be psychic or not. But I could say with 100% certainty that this person is not psychic. This person is a scam artist. And please know that I'm using the term artist the same way Subway does. So I thought for this video, we'd go through some highlights from Psychic Natalia's live streams because some pretty crazy shit has gone down. So first off, let's learn a little bit about Natalia. She's a newer psychic, and we know this from a 2020 Facebook post that reads, okay, so apparently I found out today that I am psychic and a medium. I have 3 times in the past month woken in the middle of the night because of a name being said in my ear over and over to the point it wakes me up. Each time this has Hapo 3 into me. 3 times, as I said now, in the past month, it is a first and a last name, and when I Google it, it is someone who has recent key past. I spoke with a medium friend of mine who tells me I have psychic abilities. Freaky. One share. Okay. Freaky indeed. But I was first introduced to Natalia by a TikTok that popped up on my For You page. So I guess someone paid for a reading from Natalia, and she just says the most vague, generic things of all time that could pretty much apply to anybody.
So I'm seeing your uncle with dark hair, taller man. He wasn't really tall, but he was taller. I'm seeing him as a very bubbly, very energetic person. But most of all, your uncle really loved you, sweetheart, okay? He had a big love for you. I'm saying the two of you were extremely, extremely close. Thank you, Water. Also, the random like TikTok hat that like materializes on her head while she's doing that doesn't really add to her legitimacy at all. Yeah, I'm sensing a deep sadness in your heart and all of your loved ones when your dad tragically passed away.
Cheers Goblin just donated 200 TikTok coins.
Alright, you know what that means.
What the fuck?
What?
Perfect.
Okay, so she goes on to say that this person's uncle died from cancer.
Unfortunately, his life was taken. He was quite young. This was a type of cancer or illness that took his life.
And then she asked this person to type in the chat whether or not she is correct.
I'm gonna just put the chat back on to see if I am connecting properly, because there's a lot of people in here.
And this is where we find out her uncle did not die from cancer. He actually took his own life.
So she's wrong. And you know, instead of admitting her mistake, moving on, refunding the money, maybe, she does this.
Yeah, he did kill himself. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did say his life was taken quite quickly. That is what I said.
What the fuck?
This was a type of cancer or illness that took his life. Yeah, he did kill himself. Yeah, that is what I said.
Those aren't the same thing. Dude. Also, that's not what you said. You said his life was taken.
Unfortunately, his life was taken.
Which is not an impressive psychic reading at all. Hey, can you tell me about my dead dad? He died. And as the reading goes on, she just keeps digging her grave deeper and deeper and deeper.
Relax, guys. You don't know what it is like to be a medium. I don't know if it was cancer. It's a guessing game with that, okay?
No, it's not okay. Actually, it's not okay at all. Dude, also that smile she does after? It's a guessing game, okay? Pretty much admitting she's not psychic at all. I was just guessing, I don't know. And the craziest thing about all of this, she sees no problem with what she just said.
Why are people so rude? Why are you guys even here? If you don't believe in me, what would you like?
So once everybody's like turned on her, she tries to like explain why she thought that, I guess.
When I see spirit, I see a shadow, not that I need to tell you. So I see it's a man or a female. They don't tell me how they died, I just feel the pain. So I felt an intense pain, so I said probably cancer.
Okay, sure, but that also doesn't make any fucking sense because literally 30 seconds before she said that he had dark hair.
So I'm seeing your uncle with dark hair.
Also, to be like, sorry, I just felt your uncle in an insane amount of pain. He suffered a lot. You feel better?
So I felt an intense pain, so I said probably cancer.
Could you say worse shit to someone?
Why are people so rude?
It's just so frustrating to watch because like imagine paying someone for like a service and then when they get everything wrong, they're just like, well, I don't know, I'm guessing. Why are you being so mean to me? And dude, you just gotta look up her name on TikTok. There are countless examples of her getting everything wrong. Hi. So in my quest to find clips of Natalia getting things wrong, I ended up discovering way more clips that not only show Natalia as a bad psychic, but a bad person. So this montage has changed a little bit. Slight trigger warning here for some racism. All right.
Was the name by any chance a J or a G?
No.
Please know that when somebody passes, the last thing to go, I used to be a nurse, is the brain.
I said I used to work in healthcare. I never claimed to be a nurse.
I used to be a nurse. So the initials J or G doesn't mean anything to you?
No.
I got pissed off and I called somebody the N-word and then I apologized, so now they can't get over it. This friend of yours that passed away had an addiction, correct?
No.
Okay, so let's just focus on the people that are gifting and not the haters. This was a car crash?
No.
Nothing I said made sense. Well, that's funny because I talked to you before and you told me you did have a cousin that passed away. Was he either a guitar player or a singer? Because I am seeing a form of music coming through.
No.
Or do you work or are you on welfare? Are you get cotton and eat watermelon? You have his ashes?
No.
And look, if she was doing this as like just a hobby, I guess it wouldn't be as bad, but she's charging people like real money and not like $1 or $2, like $100 plus for these readings. Yet at the same time, she claims that she isn't doing it for the money.
I'm not here to make money. I am here to help people with connection.
But if that was true, she obviously wouldn't be on TikTok live charging people an insane amount of money for the shit service that she's providing.
Why are people so rude?
And also, this isn't her only source of income, allegedly. She's apparently like raking in dough from like all of her other jobs that she has.
I have helped find bodies with police. I'm very gifted. I have a massage business. I'm a registered massage therapist. I have an auto shop and a cleaning business. I have people working for me. Why would I clock in?
So it doesn't seem like she needs to be making money from these psychic readings, right? Unless she's just lying about what she does for a living.
It's not your business what I do for a living.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry. Dude, that is so funny. She told everybody. Told everybody all the jobs she has.
It's not your business what I do for a living.
That's like if I got mad at all of you for knowing that I'm a YouTuber. That's private. There's just so many shitty things that this Natalia person has done. I'm like struggling to not make this video like an hour long. But unfortunately, no matter how many shitty things this person does, people still send her money.
I made $400. People don't like that. I've made up to $3,000 in one live, so.
And I guess her address got like leaked, so people are just sending stuff to her house.
Somebody sent me Meow Mix thinking it was funny, but thank you so much because I have a poor friend who has a cat that will love this. Toilet paper, food items, whatever you want, anything. It will all go to my poor friend that has nothing. So thank you for the cat food.
Okay, it is so crazy to refer to one of your friends as your poor friend. Dude. So then I said, yeah, take him off life support. I don't even know the guy. That's a good one. Thank you. Thanks. All right, are you guys having fun without me? Come on. Hey. Oh, hey, man. Hey, Scott. Let me introduce you to my poor friend here. Hey, man. Nice to meet you. Wait, sorry. Hold on. Did you just call me your poor friend? Yeah. You are poor, right? Dude, what the fuck? Times are tough, man. I got laid off. Okay, so should I call you my laid off friend? Like, no, I don't like that either. Why not just friend, you know? Friend. Hey, guys, I think I'm gonna go. Seems like you guys have a lot of stuff to work out, so. Oh, you're not going anywhere, violent friend. I'll kill you! Ah! Holy shit, dude, what? Do you want me to call 911? Oh, with what? Dude, you can't afford a cell phone. Hey, come on, man.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna strangle you.
You're poor! Well, this might be genuinely one of the worst people I have ever encountered on the internet. And I was like racking my brain on how someone like this can even exist. And then I found out she's from Manitoba. I know. It all makes sense now, dude. For those of you who aren't familiar, Manitoba is like the Ohio of Canada. Manitoba is like where a Dark Souls boss battle takes place, dude. It sucks. And if you're in Manitoba right now watching my videos, you know, you're subscribed and stuff. I don't mean to offend you or anything, you know, it's just joking around, but also at the same time, move. Well, like I said earlier, she is a scam artist, and there was one in particular that really stands out to me. I guess one time she just needed extra money, so she went and did a live stream saying that she was gonna get evicted so she could get some people to donate money to her.
I came on live to do readings in hopes that somebody would send me a lion to get me out of the predicament I'm in thanks to an old roommate.
Okay, so I should clarify, a lion is like a gift that you send on TikTok live. That's like the currency of like there's like a bunch of different fucking bullshit you can send to people. I don't know. But it's a gift on TikTok. It's not like a live lion. I was hoping someone would send me a lion, get me out of this predicament I'm in.
Do you want the truth? If everybody sent me a lion, I'd be out of my predicament.
Okay, so when she said that, I was like, okay, maybe a lion is like what, like $1 or something? Maybe like $2, right? No, a lion is $400. So she wants every single person in her live stream to spend $400 on her to get her out of her predicament. She usually has like 1,000 people in her live streams. That's 400 grand. Dude, where are you living? That is so much money for, dude. How about you get all those spirits you live with? How about they chip in a little bit, you know? And it's sad because in this live stream, some poor person, and I mean poor as in like, not like my poor friend, got laid off. Some poor person sends Natalia $100. And this is Natalia's reaction to that.
You sent it wrong.
Yeah, so she sends it back.
I have to send it back to you. You sent it the way you weren't supposed to.
And then asks for more money from them.
But it's charging me $4. So if you could send 110, because it just took money from me.
And when they don't send her more money, she sends them a formal request.
I'm sending you a request, Vicky, because I don't have it. Did you resend it? I just can't sit here and wait all night.
And then if all of that wasn't shitty enough, she ends the live stream by saying she was never getting evicted.
And I'm not getting evicted?
I wasn't actually getting evicted. It's a guessing game with that sort of stuff, okay? Why are you being so rude? So again, I'm a little confused as to why she's on TikTok crying about not having enough money to make rent while simultaneously bragging about how much money she's making on TikTok. something's not adding up.
Trust me, we don't make a lot of money. We could sit here for 8 hours and we're lucky if we get $50. And I've made $400. I don't really make much on live at all. I've made up to $3,000 in one live.
But whatever, let's entertain the idea that she's not actually making a lot of money and she actually was getting evicted. You'd think someone going through something like that would have a little bit of compassion for someone who's in a similar financial situation. Nope.
I'm gonna end my live because obviously you guys are too poor to send $1, so
Also, it's very funny to call people poor with the phone quality looking like that too.
You guys are broke as fuck, man. You gotta get your money up, dude. You see how many fingers I'm holding up? That's how many millions I have.
And usually the one thing about a good scam artist is that, like, to the end, they never admit that it was a scam. Even if all the evidence is stacked against them, they're like, I don't know. But Natalia's different, okay? She'll admit to scamming people while she's streaming live.
I know how to make money and do nothing. And do nothing.
So the list of terrible things this person is doing is never ending. But even with the lying for money, exploiting people's trauma, insulting people for not donating, and living in Manitoba, the worst offense of all is she straight up pisses and shits while she's live streaming on TikTok. Yeah, and I'm not joking. She literally streams while she streams. I'm gonna put a timestamp on screen right now. It's right there, okay? So if you don't want to hear a middle-aged woman absolutely wreak havoc on some porcelain, just jump forward to that time, save yourself. All right, you have been warned. The rest of you, you're fucking nasty. Here's the clip. Yo, dude, that's so fucking gross, dude. Ew, man.
Guess what? I just shit myself. Now I know I'm sick.
It's not even a one-time thing either. Like, it's several times. You remember that original Facebook post where she, like, discovered she was a medium? Like, and she kept getting woken up by a name said in her ear, like, over and over again? I feel like it was her own name. I feel like it was her roommate saying her own name in her ear, being like, Natalia, 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 stop fucking farting and shitting the bed. You're stinky. And then she woke up, she's like, oh my god, I'm psychic. Good god, dude. I know she said she's a medium, but that one was large. Like, obviously that's bad for the person who paid, you know, for the reading, right? Pay a psychic to do that, and the whole time they're just like... But dude, imagine what it's like for the spirit trying to communicate, you know? Okay, thank you for the $100. Your dad's actually in the room right now. Hey, can you please tell my son that I love him very much, and I'm watching over him every day? Yeah, sure, whatever. Excuse me, I'm trying to pass on a message here. Yeah, and I'm trying to pass gas. Alright? Okay, so it turns out your dad's actually kind of a dick. Dude, that's messed up. If I wasn't a ghost right now, I would straight up kick your ass. Yeah, whatever, man. Come on in, it's open. Oh no! Guys, I didn't mean a real lion! Ah! Oh man, am I dead? Yeah. And now I can kick your ass. Ah, crap. Ghostbusters! Alright, well, I think that's enough of that person forever. I think in conclusion, if you believe in an afterlife and stuff, and you want to pay a medium to communicate with a dead person, you do some research first. Make sure they're reputable and professional. Maybe don't go to TikTok live. But honestly, dude, if you want to talk to a dead person, just talk to anybody. We're all dead, just not yet. Well, hold up. Sorry, I think I'm getting a vision.
This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Folks, I know you've got some New Year's goals, and HelloFresh is here to help you achieve them. Skip the grocery store and take control of your time and budget with delicious recipes delivered right to your door. Look, I know how easy it is to get takeout and delivery all the time, but there's truly nothing as good as a home-cooked meal. And with HelloFresh, it's fast, easy, and affordable to whip up restaurant-quality meals all by yourself in the comfort of your own home. My wife and I have been eating HelloFresh like literally every week for years now, and I honestly think it has made me a better cook in the process. So you're not only saving time and money, but you're also learning things. And it's important to know that the food you're putting into your body is high quality. And with HelloFresh, ingredients travel from the farm to you in less than 7 days. So you know the food you're cooking with is fresh. And you also know they weren't surrounded by a bunch of other fruits and vegetables with some random strangers poking them and squeezing them and stuff. And hey, I live in Toronto, and it's pretty much a nightmare to go outside ever for any reason at this time of year. So a trip to the grocery store is like the last thing I want to do. But luckily, with HelloFresh Market, you can simply add snacks, sides, desserts, and more right to your weekly order, and they'll arrive at your doorstep along with your meals. The future is now. And to sweeten the deal, HelloFresh is hooking up the citizens of Curtistown with an amazing deal. Just go to HelloFresh.com and use code Curtistown21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. Yeah, you heard me.
21?
Like I said, we've been eating HelloFresh for years now, and I honestly cannot recommend them enough. We were just on vacation in California, like over the holidays, and the whole time we were complaining about like how much we missed HelloFresh. Like we're obsessed, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys check them out. You won't be disappointed. And also helps me out when you guys check out the sponsors. So yeah, again, click the link in the description or go to HelloFresh.com and use code Curtistown21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this video and so many others in the past. Back to me. All right, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button because 1 like equals 1 bag of cat food that I will give to my poor friend. Yeah, leave a comment if you want. All the cool kids are doing it, so you should do it too. You can press the subscribe button because as soon as you do, you become a valued citizen of Curtistown. If you don't know, Curtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor. So you have to be nice to me, okay? It's the law. You can check the description for my podcast, Instagram, Twitter, all that bullshit. All right, thank you so much for watching. I would stick around, but I have to go, unfortunately. I think someone just sent me a lion. Wish me luck. See ya.